All right, all right, all right. What's up to the brother? All right, all right, all right, all right. Man, look, man, let's get the show started. Got a good one. The brothers already in the back, man. We got to chop it up about some things. So let me start bringing the brothers to the stage.
Yo, yo.
What's going on, man? Salute to the squad, man. How your brothers doing?
Good. How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm excellent. Good. Excellent. Look, I'm doing all right for old man.
I'm doing all right for a young man.
Yeah, man. So look, man, what this subject about, man? Look, lately, you know, ever since I opened the platform up and more people coming in, I got more women watch, man. My numbers going up. So with that, you know, I don't discriminate. Women can join us or whatever, but they start emailing me now a lot of crazy stuff. And one chick, she like, look, I want to pay for a consultation. I say, look, you ain't got to pay for a consultation. I don't really want to talk to you. You ain't got to pay me to talk to you or nothing, but I don't really want to. That's not, I'm like, I don't really, you know, do that with women. But so she said, I just want to understand that you can trick in the United States. She said most of the guys that's traveling can trick in the United States. I said, yeah, but tricking in the United States a little bit more higher. You got little things you got to deal with. So I say, and I was telling a lot of guys I know, they don't want to be part of Trickeration Nation. They just trying to find that one unicorn. And I was on the phone with two dudes yesterday. That's both what they said. I said, hey man, have your fun first before you start trying to get serious with any woman. So I try to push brothers away from settling down so fast with women. You know, I try to push them away from it, but they want to dive into it. So I'm gonna start with you on Jay. Look, with you, I want all y'all to answer this, man. What made you want to go abroad to find a woman and not in the United States?
Because I felt like I had tapped into that source till it was dry. You know what I'm saying? Like I did the best I could, man. I was a 4-time loser, so I was like, you know what? I ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? So let me try something different. I can always go back to that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I just knew it was a better life out here. I'm watching guys, man, happy, you know, on these videos. I'm watching guys like traveling, beautiful women, you know, weather. It was just like, you know, why not? You know, why not? And now I'm here, man. And like I said, on the 13th of October was my anniversary here, and I can say, man, I don't regret anything. In fact, I wish I would have been able to do it earlier. So my hat's off to guys like Jits on the Go and Cam for pursuing happiness at an earlier age before it's too late. You know, well, it's never too late, but you know what I mean? It's a lot harder when you get our age, man. You done been through some stuff.
Yeah. But it's like my brother Paul saying, I think deep down men do want real love too. You know what I'm saying? I think men really want that real love and things like that. But man, I think in the States, and this is what women got to understand. I know, speaking for myself personally, I don't hate women. I have nothing to get. I love women. Sometimes, sometimes two at a time. I love women with a passion, like Tupac. Well, listen, and I tell dudes all the time, man, coochie is a hell of a drug. So look, I don't want to live in a world without them. But the government is what we despise. That's what I despise. I'm sorry, you got the floor, big dog.
Nah, you led right into what I was gonna say, brother. Is the women think that it's a dislike for them, but what they don't understand is a dislike for what they're allowing to happen to them when it comes to the government and this masculine energy and this wanting to be a man and thinking that your job and your money, excuse me, and all those things actually we give a damn about is the problem. And as much as we tell them we don't like the fake hair, we don't care about your money, we don't want to raise somebody else's kid, as much as we tell them these things, it's like they're not listening to us. So what happens is brothers go overseas and they meet a woman and none of that applies and they actually do what we need, not what we want. And then after that, it's a losing battle for them sisters in the States. That's just what it is. once we get that treatment, I hear it every day out here. Once they get that treatment, it's a wrap. Like brothers ain't going back to that.
Yeah,
at all.
even if, and look, so you tie into something important. So even if it's just on some trickeration nation stuff, it feel good. You know, old man told me before in Sasua, you know what he told me? He was staying in a building right on side of me, and he said, you know what? I like my lifestyle. He said, man, I'm 65 years old. I don't want no girlfriend or nothing. He said, when I want a woman, I go get one, pay for it, and I sit on, and I'm good. He said, I can spend the rest of my life like that. He said, I got kids, I got grandkids, I'm good. So I understood that. I understood that whole point too. But I know people want different things. Cam, what you looking for out here, man? You part of Trickeration Nation, or you trying to find something serious?
Nah, I'm not trying to find something serious. I'll be honest with you. I have like a girlfriend here, but
Yeah.
she's cool, but I still do my thing. I don't know, to be honest. I truly don't know, and I'll figure it out as I get older. But in the future, I would like to have children and stuff, but not in a conventional way that everyone doesn't. Like I ain't getting married. I've seen too many war stories. I seen my uncle lose both his houses being married twice. So
Yeah.
that's not something I ever want to be put through. And I seen it firsthand from my uncle. I see my uncle lose his house the first time, live in my parents' garage, work his way up, get married again 6 years later, get divorced again, and lose his second house.
Yeah.
Now he's done. He's done. He just now he's been living. I see it. He's been living with my grandma ever since then, and he's just defeated inside. So that's not something I want to ever have to deal with.
But it ties into the same thing with the system. Well, let me ask you this, Cam. If the system ever changed in the United States where there was a little bit more fair in relationships, because I see certain states trying to change like some of the child support laws. Look, the birth rates in the United States are plummeting. And you see what happened in a lot of Asian countries right now, the birth rate going down. So that's why people hate movements like this, like that men going elsewhere, because those birth rate, man, look, America don't fix something to the end. Right now, the engine light coming on in America. A lot of bad things happening. The birth rates going. They're gonna change a lot of those laws. Or you know what people are gonna be doing with soon? Sleeping with them AI robots like Elon Musk doing. They're gonna put some silicone in the right places, big old bitties, big cake. You're gonna see cats hugged up in the United States. Elon Musk. Look, Tesla boobies, man. That's what I'm gonna start calling them. That's what they're gonna have. Gents on the go. What you think about that, man?
I mean, just for me personally, like growing up I didn't really see, too many successful relationships. I tried it at a young age, didn't really go well. I seen, me and Sarge talk about it. The relations, marriages you see in the military, getting out, seeing the culture, how, the laws are put in place. It's not really for men to succeed long term. Houses and property, things that guys work hard for, get taken away. Half of it, is gone. Children, things of that nature. And I think guys are, men are pretty simple. Guys just want peace and happiness. And if guys gotta leave to find that, they're gonna do that. I think, men are just starting to wake up a little bit more. And me and Cam are one of the few young guys to kind of pick up early, because most young guys are starting to get married and stuff now. And later down the line, they're gonna find platforms like this. And then they're gonna find me, they're gonna find y'all, and they're gonna be like, help me out. I just got out of a situation. And that's just how it's gonna be.
I hope that never happens. I wish guys find something right, a good chick, and they're able to grow, and because that's the ultimate way to building wealth. You got two people working together, you can accomplish a lot of goals, man. I was trying to tell my nephew that, and me and him were getting arguments about it. He met this chick, fell in love, and now he on child support just that quick. Once they had a kid, everything changed, and she started working out in the gym a lot. I said, hey man, oh man, she out there fishing. I said, she fishing now, man. She fishing.
Check that social media.
Yeah. Look, he out there taking care of the family. She ain't got no job. Next thing you know, it's over. She done moved up in the world.
What happens? They'll hit you. You're doing everything you need to do, and I've been through. I'm sure y'all been through it. You're doing. You're working hard. You're providing. No
Bring
matter.
home groceries.
This is the thing. We do everything no matter how we feel. And the one thing about most guys when it comes to relationships, especially like when they really ride for a woman, is when you mind, you mind. So that doesn't, and no matter how I feel, how I feel about you at the moment in time, I'm gonna make sure you good. And and it doesn't seem like it's reciprocated, amongst women. They run off their emotions. And I know a lot of brothers get that, what do they say? I'm not happy.
Yeah,
Out of the blue, I'm not happy, and that's the end of the relationship. And then you're like,
bringing home the groceries.
What the hell's going on? You're trying to figure out solutions to the problem because we're problem solvers. And,
man, that's what happens.
That's the culture.
Yeah, and look, these chicks will catch you out of the blue. It seemed like, I know with me, and y'all guys can say if this happened with you. Every time I did right is when it happened to me. But when I'm doing wrong, bro, when I'm out there dogging chicks and just disappearing at night, they don't know where I'm at. That woman loved me, man. And I'm telling you, I saw you with my own mother, man. Love my mom to death, man. My stepdad, he was a great man, great provider. But he was, I say this in a lot of stream, man. He would knock down the whole neighborhood, man. I was wondering why the ladies in the neighborhood were so nice to me. You want something to eat, baby?
You Uncle Willie's son.
Yeah, I'm Uncle Willie. Look, my stepdad Bruce was laying down more pipe. He drove my mom crazy. And even me, when I was doing the dirt, is when the women were more attracted. It was like a raw animal magnetism. But when I was bringing home the groceries, making sure everything was right, that's when the problems start. So look, before we go to Young Jay, shout out to Godson. Look, man, right on there on the email, you say salute, bro. I sent you an email. No response. Right, Godson on there, man. Because I'm telling you, I get hundreds of emails. Just put on there Godson, and I'm gonna check it out. Definitely, man. Definitely.
Solomon go pull up on you. He go pull up.
Look, I gotta think about hiring me a little secretary, man, because I got so many people, so many brothers reach out, man. But on Jay, do you really believe there's a difference? I want all y'all to answer this. But on Jay, do you really believe there's a difference in dating in Colombia or Mexico where you've been at, or is it just cap? Are we selling the dreams? Is there really a difference or no?
Man, first before I answer that question, wasn't
Tell them why you mad.
Comment? The comments kind of went quick. Something about after you're gone, we don't want you back, or something like that.
Wait,
you can't go back.
Who that is? You know who that is.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. So I wanted to address that one first. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, ever since I came over here, and ever since I post pictures of my girl everywhere, Facebook, everything. You wouldn't believe the amount of DMs that I've gotten from women trying to cut in. You know what I'm saying? So that's not true. That's not true. You know how it is. It's like when you're thirsty, it's like, nah, I don't want to be bothered with that person. But when a man got options, it's like his stock actually goes up, believe it or not. I know a lot of people don't want to believe that, but the more options you got, I mean, think about that. Why is them girls be knowing that those rich guys got wives and girlfriends or whatever, but they're okay being the side piece. But like Ronin said, a lot of times the nice guy finishes last. They finish last, man. So repeat that question again. What was the question you had for the whole group?
Is it really, look, do you really believe there's a difference between dating?
Oh man.
Are the women really different, or are we just
big difference, man? I mean, I want to say, like, when it comes down to being a soft place to land, you know what I'm saying? These chicks, man, they just know how to make you feel good. Like I always had them dream killers, man. But when I've dated Latina women, it's like, whatever I want to do, they're supportive, man, caring. They think about the little things. It's not always about the big things. Like I've told people, we don't give a damn about a woman's accolades. We don't care about her how many degrees she's got. We don't care about not how much money she got. A man will take a chick, if she's treating right, he will take her under a hut and clean her up and put her out there. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she bad. You know what I'm saying? So
look on Jake, you don't know how many women I done grabbed out of 7-Eleven was working in, in Circle K's and all that. That was
yeah. And I mean,
good.
but
so
the
right.
thing about it is, the difference is like you do that over in because you can provide for her. Yeah, you do that.
Dash,
over
pull up. Dash, you be talking that smack, pull up.
Yeah.
Dash might look like Shirley or what's happening now.
But this is the thing, right? For me at least, like I didn't start out. Me and my girl didn't start living together until about 3 months ago. Like so pretty much for 8 or 9 months, we were staying in 2 separate places, and she's got her own home. So she's not some desperate, damsel in distress, that needed me to save her. She had her job. She's got a degree, in international business. So like that's totally wrong. And like I've said before, I've dated doctors, I've dated lawyers, I've dated pretty much anything that you can name here. And I can say that they have treated me better than any date in the United States, and I will say this, Ronin, I think that they're more appreciative of the little things. Like I said, man, they're not used to going to fancy restaurants and stuff. These Colombian dudes ain't doing that because they can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? So like,
there you go, stunting on Fernando, man. Don't stun on Fernando like that, man.
Hey, man, that ain't my fault. Fernando need to get his weight up, man. That ain't my problem, Ronin. But yeah. I mean, I honestly feel like it's better. I mean, think about this, right? If it wasn't better, why are all these guys keep coming back? Why after they come, like say it for instance, if they come for the first time and it's just about clapping cheeks, right? When they return, a lot of them want a girlfriend. That is probably one of the most questions that I get emailed about. Hey, bro, how do I find a girlfriend? How do I find a girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's fun, especially if you're out of a bad marriage or bad marriages or whatever you've been through. But after a while, I think most men, and it's just my opinion, I think most men really do want to settle down. I really do. I think most guys are really looking for love. And it's these women, because think about it, a beautiful woman has way more options than we do, especially in the United States. You know what I'm saying?
Ugly women got more options than we got in the United States. An ugly woman got more options than we got in the United States.
Exactly.
A one-legged woman got more options.
We wanna get out. A woman chooses to get out. So I mean, that gives them there's some dude out there that will smash an ugly chick, but you can be the best. You can be the best looking guy, and it's still a toss up. Whether or not you're gonna get something. Especially if you're going into like, say a nightclub that you've never been in before. You may could meet women and you could talk to them or whatever. But as far as just, okay, 100 for 100, you gonna smash? Nah. That ain't happening unless you just some multi-million-dollar guy, and hell, it ain't no guarantee that he gonna smash 100 for 100. So I truly believe that most of these foreign countries, the women treat you a lot better than America.
And that's why brothers running over there. And on Jay, I definitely co-sign what you say. Like half of my emails is dudes saying, "Hey man, I'm looking for a girlfriend." I said, "Well, wait till you're gonna move to wherever you're going."
Right. That's what I tell them.
That's the biggest thing. I said, wait till you move in.
Wasting your time. You're not moving. Western Union Poppy.
Yeah, you're not gonna be over there. But I got a video come out tomorrow about the same thing, man. And look, I don't want to get too much of the video. It make me laugh, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you guys, all you guys who got my number, don't give my number to the strange dudes, man. Can't call me up crying. Don't you remember? You're like, hey man, what the hell, man? Ronin, man. I don't know where she at. I'm like, how I know where she at?
She is so sure.
Yeah, look. Now this is the crazy thing. The chick from Puerto Plata, right? Now she from Puerto Plata, and that's the first thing hit my head. Right now, Sosua turned up. I said, damn, right. She in Sosua. She in Sosua right now.
Yeah.
On Jay, he was crying on the phone, big dog.
Bro, it's crazy, man. I guess I'm curious, man. Maybe it's just me, but it seems like it's a lot of guys, man, think that that's a flex for a girl picking them up at the airport. What is that? What is that supposed to mean? Like, I mean, honestly, I mean, if I say if somebody was going to pay me half of what my salary was for the month, you think I wouldn't pick them up at the airport?
Yeah.
That ain't no flex.
But you got to realize, cats ain't used to that. And still, look, in United States,
man, I'm like, bro, you
women.
spending more money getting her to pick you up from the airport, and 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be stuck with her the whole trip. And it's not like it ain't like you getting it for the free ball. You know what I'm saying? If you was getting it for the free ball, yeah. Or your woman picking you up at the airport, I got that. But these dudes be like, oh man, dude, she was solid. She picked me up from the airport. Bro, you a client. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that ain't no flex to me.
Man, I remember though. And look, for the go to these brothers' side on that, you're 100% right. But I remember the first time a woman picked me up.
You was happy.
I was happy as hell. Like, she was like, I'm outside, Poppy, boy. So look, I had my little bag, walking, smiling, hopping. Man, I was so happy.
Thought you was doing something. You thought you was doing something.
Till I noticed every woman I talked to, like, hey, Poppy, I'll pick you up from the airport.
You're like, ching.
Hey,
right, hey. And her dude gonna be the driver, the taxi driver.
Driver. Fernando driving.
Yeah, Fernando driving. Hey, bro, you know that's the crazy thing. Look, I done had chicks come meet up with me. The dad bring them. It might be the boyfriend, the brother, anybody bring them. I know for a fact a chick I was messing with, her dad would bring her on a scooter. He was an old man, bring her all the time.
Right.
Like he would bring her, come talk to me and everything. Oh yeah, godson, man. Another super chat. Yeah, saw them peaceful cat, man. Look, put it in your email, man. I'm gonna make sure to talk to the brothers. Anybody who support the channel, man, I'll make sure to talk to them, man. Sure. But put on there that you godson, and I'm gonna definitely recognize it. You gotta put it. So look, I like this too. I like what the brother said. Paul was saying, most of these women love you till they don't. And that's a look, we got 182 in the building, man. Hit the like and subscribe to the brothers, man. 182 in the building. But I like what he said, man. Women, and that's I have experienced it, man. Women love you till they don't. The good thing I like about the DR, if they don't love me no more, I just get another one. I don't options. I don't really care. In the United States, you know, once you get out of a relationship in the United States, man, if you've been doing it right, you got to go back through the protocol again, man. You got to get back out here and start dating. The woman got all kind of kids.
Reinvent yourself.
Yeah, man. Look, I went on a date with a chick, man. I'm not dissing women hair, man. Like, but man, she had the nastiest wig on, man. That thing. Oh, look, the whole time I'm trying to eat, I'm just looking at that wig. She had that part in the middle.
Hey, doing this shit.
Yeah, man, look. And I ain't dissing the sisters, man. I'm not dissing, man. Look, but that thing was crusty around the edge, man, like glazed donut. Man, I'm sitting there like, that's the whole thing I was looking at. I was looking at that wig the whole time, man. I had to stop it. So that's part of the reason, man. I will hit chicks in the United States. You know, I occasionally, but I don't date chicks in the United States anymore. I'm done. Nah. Now look, Dad's talking all that stuff. Pull up, Dad. I'll drop the link for you right now, Dad.
You don't even have to show your face on camera.
Yeah, you ain't got to show your face. We just want to hear your voice. You're going, hey, I'm Jay. You just want to hear the voice. All right, but sorry, look, back when we said sorry. Is there a real difference in the women that think back over your whole life? Look at your life right now where you at and think back your whole life into where you at right. Is there a difference? Are we capping?
Ron, we capping. Let me tell you, we capping. So it'll keep some ninjas up out of here. That I'll say that, okay? Because let me tell you this. It's like walking into a time warp. That's how I felt. I felt like I went back 100, 200, 300 years back when women were actually women. Back before all these movements and all this other stuff. And, oh, if you 300 pounds, we can still call you sexy, and them not taking accountability for themselves and all this other stuff.
Oh, he froze.
Dominicano.
Now look, I'm gonna be there. I leave in the morning. So while we froze, let's discuss this right here. We go like y'all might have to host these things while we out of pocket, and like that situation's happening just now with him. We just keep it going. You know what I mean? That's why we got the Brotherhood. So this gonna go to you, Cam. But look, first shout out to the Flex King for the $2 super chat. He just paying dues.
Appreciate you.
One of you brothers. So Cam, is there really a difference, like from United States? But you in Miami. Miami's so rough. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some serious paper in Miami. But is there a difference to you?
I just kind of like where Sarge is getting at. They're just behind like 40 years. That's really it. But you go to certain places, like I was in Bogota, girls are more, they had a lot of tattoos, a lot of dyed hair, a lot of piercing. It looks like they're like in 2016 right now. They're not in 2024 yet. They're wearing a lot of they're just behind in style. So that's why I would say I agree with Sarge there. But really, when you come out of the country, you finally feel like what it feels to be rich in America. That's how I feel. I don't know if you ever been like, I got my cousin's in the NFL, so walking around him in the place he in the state he plays football in, going to the club with him, it kind of feels like you and Sosua. Oh my God, da da da! They're throwing themselves on the floor. They're trying to sneak in a section. So I've seen that before, and that's kind of what it feels like when we go overseas. You're like a pseudo celebrity, but also you now have your money doubles or triples sometimes. So you go to South America with $30,000-$40,000 in your pocket. You can get you an apartment cash out there. Someone who lives there, that apartment is going to take them 10-20 years to pay for it. So now you're going down there, you 4x your money. Now you looked as damn, this dude has a lot of money. I need to make sure I treat him well and do all those other things. They may not do that for a regular old Colombian guy or regular old Dominican guy or whatever guy that's from their city, but they'll go above and beyond because they know we can change their lives.
Yeah.
So we got to be real in that. We can change their lives. Let's be realistic. And that's kind of the truth. So when you come to that realization, it's easier, man. They don't love you just to love you, because if you're broke and you tell them, hey, we got to go move in with your mom in the barrio, they'll leave your ass so fast and not even
No, you're actually right, because on Jay, that's what happened with the dude that was crying to me. He ran out of money and he started looking for a girl, and that's the bad. He had to go back to the States, and when he went back to the state, old girl disappeared on him. Now look, they do got riders. I believe they got some riders in the United States. I just had a problem with meeting women like that in the United States. That was I had problems. I met women. Look, I tried to do something slick and it backfired on me. I tried to get women out of the church and they were worse than the women on the street. I mean, real talk, man. I went to the church to find a wife and everything. And this woman that grew up in church all her life, and when she get with me, she thought I was a bad boy. I took the gold teeth out, took everything, cleaned my life. She was like, I don't want you no more. I'm not happy. She wants somebody. She's like, look, I thought you was for the streets.
Right.
Man, I thought you was going to beat me up at night or stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm not. Like, I went in there talking all kind of about philosophy and all kind of, man, I'm not happy. Child support, everything. So, God, man, that's the craziness of it, man. That's the craziness. So, Sarge, man, finish your point, man, about that.
Yeah, you gotta love Dominican power surges, right? You gotta love it, man. I'm so used to it, I ain't even flinch. I was just like, I'll sit here for about.
Oh, you were still talking,
yeah. So, but what I was saying, I felt like I went back in time, man, because what a lot of black men specifically are missing is that traditional household, right? We might have got it somewhere in our grandparents, great grandparents, but we're missing that. And we got to see, like, where's the big mamas at? Like, where's the grandmas at that, was teaching their daughters how to cook and clean and be a wife? And that's the problem we're having is from the time my son was born, we told him how to treat women and be a man. From the time he can talk, that's all we taught him. We never taught my girls, and I'm guilty of this, how to be a wife, how to be a mother. It was be independent, go get yours, blah, blah, blah. So now when they get older, they don't know what to do. My son is thriving because we put that in him from birth. We never put that in our daughters because that's how society is. And the problem with that is men get better with age. Women don't. It's a fact. It's a biological fact. It's a mental fact. It's all that. So
Dash about to start coming.
Ooh,
hey, Dash
God,
can come in.
God,
Hey,
ooh.
Dash can come get it. Dash can come get it.
Dash, you
Like
want
she
some
can get the
smoke, Dash?
smoke. She can
I'll
get the
drop that
smoke.
link for you, Dash.
Yeah, because I'm not down to. It's just a fact. It's not that we down talking sisters. It's not that we down talking women. It's just
Yeah.
a fact. So as men get older and get more mature and get wiser and become better men and work harder and stuff like that, a woman that doesn't find somebody at a young age, every year she get over 25, you starting to go downhill. Then you get mad when those old ninjas go get a young woman when we dating them, because what you were using when you were young, sis, you can't use when you get older. I don't care how much you in the gym. I don't care what you're doing. Men like youth and fit. That's the two things we like, and submissiveness. If you don't cover one of them three things, especially with these traveling brothers, just like we all say,
Yeah.
we ain't dated nobody in years in the States and don't plan on it. And we ain't no bums or no simps or don't have money or nothing like that. So that's really what it boils down to, is brothers are seeing the light. Like, nah, I'm not dealing for that no more. I'm not dealing with that anymore.
Hey, Sarge, you got a question. They say, why didn't you teach your daughter those things?
Because and I'll be very honest about this, because I was old school
Yeah.
and I was expecting their mother, not a shot at their mother or nothing like that, but I was expecting their mother to instill some of them things into my daughter, just like I was instilling certain things into my son. The problem I didn't realize was their mother didn't have a mother to do that. She was a single woman all the way up and got, God rest her soul, until she passed away, was sleeping with everybody's husband. So I was expecting this woman to teach my daughter something that she never got taught. So now we going on 2 generations. So that's really why. Like, I was so focused on making my man, especially a black man, a man and a son, that I gave my daughter something else, and it wasn't what they might have needed. I was expecting her to do that. So that was my fault.
Yeah, it happens, man. It definitely happens, because I think that's the culture in the United States, man. We raise our sons to be hard, but we treat our daughters like Disney princesses, and then they get up, and the cycle continues. But I think now things are going to change because of movements, man. Like,
definitely.
Men not being quiet no more. They can threaten us. They can say this. You need to do this. You can send Obama. You can whoever you want. Men gonna think for themselves.
And let me say this real quick. Men have been talked bad about for God knows how long, right? But as soon as we step up and start saying we don't like the fake hair, we don't like the attitude, we don't like the masculinity, we don't like this and that, we don't like that, now it's a problem. But y'all had no problem listening to "We Don't Want No Scrubs" hanging out the side of your homeboy's ride. That was an anthem. Everything Beyonce put out is an anthem, but y'all forget Beyonce is married to a drug dealer and got 2 kids by her. So she married while she telling y'all to go out there and do all this other stuff. She got a billionaire. Yeah. So a lot of them do. A lot of the ones y'all follow, the Jada Pinkett Smiths, all these other women y'all want to listen to, all these women are married or were married. So it's one of them things, like you said, men are waking up, man. Like, just like nephew say, red pill, purple pill, green pill, whatever pill it is, brothers is taking it and it's like, nah, we not going for this no more.
And look, you find it. Like, once you go through a divorce or the woman leaves or something, I think that was the best thing that ever happened to me. That was the best thing. That just hitting rock bottom, laying on my floor, the woman taking all the stuff out the house. Hey, man, I feel like it made me the best version of myself to get. Look, I was broke till then. You know what I mean? I done lost everything and got it back 2 or 3 times, but this was the one. This was the absolute. I took in a woman with her daughter and tried to be stepdad, crash test dummy, and got ball kicked after I got a divorce. Jumped right back, man. I was like some crawfish being boiled in a pot, big dog. It woke me the hell up. It transformed me. I became so angry, and that's how I found kind of the red. People hate the red pill, but it can kind of wake you up. It woke me up to a lot of different things that I was like, man, you know what, man, America's messed up. The society. I start looking at how the child support system works, because at first you don't really worry about it. Man, we got 213. Hit the like button. You don't really work. You don't really notice child support and stuff until you go through it. A dude might say, yeah, I got hit with child support. Haha, man, it's going to be all right for you. But when you go through that and they start taking on your check, when you see Chisholm and they take more than what you make, oh man, judge look at you and telling you, hey, you just got to get another job. But they don't tell a woman that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that is horrible.
That old school mentality, man, it has to go away because, like, I give an example, you know, say a guy, man, he wants to do the right thing. He marry a girl, he have a couple kids. This dude is busting his butt, like overtime, straight up serious overtime, working 2 and 3 jobs so they can have all of the necessities that they need. And it's sad when now, if she decides, which 90% of the women are the ones that file for divorce, if she decides that she no longer wants to be with you, they'll base that child support based off of all that overtime, all that, and say, okay, well, you've been doing it, you might as well keep doing it. So now, wait a minute, I got to keep busting my butt like this. And man, you know what? I can relate to like 2 of my exes, right? The 2 that I have children by. I have a son by my first one, and I have a daughter by my third one. Neither one of those chicks have ever had a boyfriend, at least one that's in public where they can say, this is my boyfriend. Neither one of them have gotten married, but then they get upset at me because now they let their best years go by. You know, doing nothing and just focusing on me. That now, when I brought Katya to my daughter's graduation, man, I mean, it was purely hell. They was giving me hell because I'm in the line, right? And this lady comes up and she goes to Katya. She said, "Oh my God, you look so exotic and beautiful, whatever." And both of them heard it at the same time.
They look in there rubbing her hair and all that.
They gave that look.
Don't go to sleep.
It looked like, oh my God.
Don't go to sleep, bro.
Don't go to sleep.
Hey, you lucky you didn't get smoked.
Yeah,
bro. But you know what? So then they put us in the church pew, right? It was at a church because she was at a private school, so I had to go through each one of them. So I'm trying to give them the church hug. So the first one, my daughter's mom, she gave it a little church hug. Went down. Now this was my first wife, and I went to go give it a church hug. Man, she pushed me off, and she was like, "Don't try it, Mr. McWilliams. Don't try it." And I'm like, "Really? You come to my daughter's graduation she came all the way to my daughter's graduation just to kind of act the fool, man." And that's crazy. But the thing about it is, I know if I would have came by myself, it wouldn't have been a problem. It wouldn't have been a problem at all, man.
They'd have been trying to smash.
Huh?
They'd have been trying to smash you.
I know it, man. You know, it's just that. And then so a couple of weeks later, my son, and this is what, man, I tell you, this is the problem that I have. A lot of these single mothers, man, they're killing these young men. They're killing them, man. No, man, they are treating these young men like they're their boyfriends, you know. And I try to tell my son, like, look, brother, I ain't done nothing to you. I paid child support. You went on the road with me. I provided for you. I did everything that a father should do. And he can't name one thing that I didn't do for him or one significant event. But his mom put her hatred for me and her jealousy in him. Yeah. So he happened to ask me when I got back to Colombia, well, Dad, why do you have to move on so quick from these women and get another woman or whatever? I was like, what? I was like, first of all, men, we don't rock like that. Men don't need no mourning period after a woman. We gonna mourn till the next chick comes around. Yeah. And that's just real. I ain't never seen no brother after a divorce, if he get a fine woman that wants to get with him, he'd be like, man, I'm sure thinking about this Big Shirley at home. No, it don't work like that, you know, but he's listening to her. So these, like I say, these women are ruining these men and these young boys, and they're ruining these girls, man. They are ruining them, you know, and it's sad that as men, we have to tell them. I'm like, okay, and I don't mean to rant, but this is important to me.
I get it. We need to hear.
My daughter just turned 18, just graduated. So the first thing I tell her mom, who, of course, telling her, your dad ain't this, your dad ain't that, you know what I mean? And she's telling her, like, look, you shouldn't, you know, you keep running out the house, you going out for 3 and 4 days and then come back or whatever. So I tell her mom, I was like, look, you need to put her ass on that shot. Blah, blah, blah. Now, why is me as the father got to tell her stupid mama to put her on the shot? You know what I'm saying? Like, at least if she gonna make mistakes, at least make it to where, you know, it doesn't backfire on her and destroys her for the rest of her life. Because we all make mistakes. Or whatever.
Yeah, everybody make mistakes.
And her mom's like, oh, well, we can't do, you know, I can't make her do that or whatever. Really? You don't have a close enough relationship where you can make sure she protected.
Yeah.
But it's
and you
crazy.
know what it is, Uncle Jay? This is what I believe it is, man. It's a lot of guilt in these women. It's a lot of guilt in these women, these single women that run around here, you know, talk about how they single and blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of guilt in them where they made a lot of bad decisions. They did a lot of bad things. They treated some of these good men wrong. Yep. And they project that to them children because they don't want to take accountability, where we'll take most of it and then tell our truth. Like, yeah, I know I did this, I did that, but you will never hear a woman until they old, damn near on their deathbed, to be like, oh yeah, I was sleeping with half the neighborhood and that's why your daddy was tripping and blah, blah, blah. Like, they're not going to tell. Like, there's some stories about grandma that a lot of us don't know, bro. Like, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Grandma got some stuff in her closet too. But, you know, it's a lot of guilt, man. And they don't know how to be honest with their children, thinking their children are going to disown them. When really, a lot of times with children, especially if they're in, you know, early 20s, teenagers, if you just tell them the truth about some situations.
That's all you got to do. It's just tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it is.
Yeah, but we got to quit putting our problems on these kids, you know?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
I asked my son, I was like, okay, so I said, let's get this straight. You really think your mama is, and for years, bro, for 32 years, I never said anything bad about his mom, but I finally got fed up. I said, do you think it's okay for a woman to mess with a dude's best friend? Well, we're not talking about mama. We're talking about you. I was like, oh, okay.
That sound like a woman.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I mean, it wasn't while I was with her, but literally the first guy she got with after I was gone was him. And I'm like, okay, hey, enjoy.
Man, that's spiteful.
Enjoy, bro.
Yeah, that's not. But look, he's going to change. Like as your son lives and go out here, he's going to see. Look, I thought my daddy was crazy. My dad would tell me such things that he always had an answer for something, and I thought he was crazy because I would listen to my mom too about a lot of stuff.
Right.
It didn't hit me till later on in life. Like it hit me all of a sudden like a truck. Damn, he was the right one. My mom was the wrong one. My mom she would tell us stuff. My mom was a good person, always a good person, but man, her advice was wrong as hell, man. It was like now I seen it as a man.
That's being real.
Like you had two left shoes, man. She had me walking around here with two left penny loafers on, man. That shit was wrong.
And Ronin, that's because they don't understand the life like of a man. And again, and I agree with you all on, and maybe your son would get in the future, Jay. But I started having this realization like 3 years ago. I was like 2021. I started working. I started being on my own. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then like stuff just started opening my eyes. All the things thank God my dad is still alive.
Yeah.
All the things that, you know, he was trying to teach me, and then my mom was stepping away. It was so many of those things that my dad would always be like, hey, they're boys. They need to go out and experience, and they need to go get burnt. They got to go figure it out for themselves. We can't keep trying to harbor them, and they got to go figure out life. So, and I just noticed that from my dad. The other day, I told my dad, I said, hey, Dad, if you divorce my mom, I wouldn't mind, dog. I can't lie to you. We go smash these girls down.
That's cold, Cam. That's cold.
I told my mom that. I say, hey, Dad, don't stay for me and for us, man. Just go if you got to go, dog. I won't be mad at you. And that's the truth, man. And just realizing that all the things I've realized in my life and see every minute of my life I look at different now. From the pastor back in the day, he a big old simp. I didn't realize all four of his kids wasn't his kids.
A lot of them.
I thought all four of those children was his children. That lady had two kids from two different baby mamas. I mean, two different baby daddies. And he's taking care of them, talking about, oh, you got to be married.
No. That's crazy. And I want to answer the guy's question. He asked, why would I want to bring my girlfriend around that? So my daughter invited me, and she said, you can bring a +1. So I look at it like this, man. I'm not going to let nobody dictate what I'm going to do at this age. And I even told my daughter, I was like, because she said, she told me I could bring a +1 at first. And then all of a sudden, I guess her mom got a whiff of it, and she said, oh no, just see if he can just come by himself. Well, I feel like that's giving them too much power.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be able to go wherever I want to go, blah, blah, blah. Now, I didn't know that they were going to act like that they were going to, and honestly, it was just the one that kind of pushed me away. I didn't even know she was coming, but I feel like this, man, why should I have to downplay my life for somebody else? Mm-hmm. If I'm living hey, look, if you think that your life isn't good, hey, get your weight up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you should never let no ex determine what you're gonna do or who you're gonna bring or whatever. Because I said, now if I do this, then when she gets married, they'll be like, you can't bring your girlfriend or you can't do it. No. And I told my daughter, I was like, look, if she can't come, I ain't coming.
Okay,
I put it just like that.
That's real.
I mean,
Jay went Rambo.
Drop the mic. Yep.
Yeah, you went
grown now. If you can't come, I'll stay in Colombia and save that money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. And she called me back. Oh, Dad, okay. You can bring her. You can bring her.
You won.
And my daughter actually liked her. You know what I'm saying? We all had dinner outside of those exes and stuff, by ourselves, and they got along great. But I'm like,
you OJ say, look, we gotta do it again. OJ say, look, if she ain't coming, I ain't coming.
Hey, what they gonna do to me?
Yeah,
I look at it like this. Sometimes you gotta call people bluffs.
Yeah,
man. You know what I'm saying?
I say it all the time.
Man, I tell you, it's so different when you have a guy like Cam. That's why I've really grown to really like that brother, man. Because my son is 32. Cam, what you 23, Cam? How old
24.
24. Okay, 24.
Same
and
thing.
The maturity level is totally different because my son I don't want the chat to get it twisted. I love my kids, man.
Yeah.
But I'm just a straight shooter, man. It don't matter if they related to you. If they
bump them kids.
Pow.
Damn.
I'll say it.
I'll say it like I see it, man.
No mercy.
I'll slaughterhouse a quick one, man. When I lived in Mexico, I invited him down, right? And so he claims he just want to find a wife, and he claims that he just want. I'm like, okay, what's this bullshit? Anyway, I'm like, brother, do you got something to tell me? Like I said, Jay gonna always keep it 100. You got something to tell me? So I'm like, I'm gonna test him. Took him down to Hong Kong's at Tijuana. Man, he telling the chicks to get away from him. I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? Then my nephew on her side was like, oh, I need to talk to you. I was like, what are you talking about, nephew? He said, man, mama say you down there screwing them whores and everything, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, man, I was like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like he just to the point where he goes back and tells his mom everything. So right now, I just told him, pretend I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, I will always welcome my kids back if they want to act right, but you're not going to shame me or make me feel guilty about living my best life at this point, especially everything I've been through. Like Sarge say, bump them kids, man.
Look, OJ, that's what this video is about. I like what the brother's saying right here, talking about the quit, man. What does it matter with us? Everybody wants to stop us from being happy, and they don't.
No, you don't. Oh, his internet done went out. He's not even in DR yet. His internet.
Yeah, that's all I'm about to say.
That's that New Orleans. That's that New Orleans internet.
Oh yeah.
How the host go out?
Look, I don't know what happened.
That's the New Orleans internet, boy.
Man, look, we started roasting. Good. I don't know what happened.
We started roasting you as soon as you went out. We was like,
now we do have power outages, but it's doing hurricanes.
Man.
Yeah, we have it around. But look, what I was saying is, I like what this brother was saying. Like, people worry about us a lot more, and I want to get two things. I like what the brother Paul said. Back then, somebody say he's not saying white women are perfect, but he feel like they a little bit better. But the brother Paul say, yes, in Eastern Europe.
I like that.
So I like that. He's saying that even in the United States, that white women, you're gonna go through the same problems because it's in the United States. And
They
I done dated white chicks.
I mean, that's,
you know,
I
that's
can
real.
attest to that. My first wife was white, so I can attest to that. She drove
Yeah.
me crazy. So yeah. So I mean, the U.S. is pretty much the same compared to out here. I mean, in Colombia, it's completely different. Or I mean, DR or Panama, Costa Rica, wherever you go, it's a lot different. You know, as far as the way the women treat you, because they know that in the end, like Cam says, they got something to lose. You know,
Facts.
in the U.S., they don't have that. Man, they lose you. They got 20, 30 other guys in the DM telling them how good they look.
Mhm.
They got
You
child
know, and
support.
looking horrible. Exactly, that too. Yeah. So I mean, it's just, it's a bunch
Salute
of
Flyboy Way in the house, man. Shout out to the brother.
So
What's going on?
Shout out to Flyboy Way in the house. Yeah, man. These women got so many options
Out
in the
of
United
Flyboy Way.
States, man. Dude, let me tell you. I went to Walmart today to pick up a few things I got to bring back. You know, I need my Creole seasoning and everything for the
Yeah,
Dominican
they slap
Republic.
your mama.
Yeah, I'm loaded up with all kind of stuff. So, man, I'm looking at dudes in there, man, with these chicks, man. Chicks look like they MMA fighters. Like, man, I'm like, look, especially brothers, man. I'm gonna just say, man, a lot of us brothers, man, cats don't care, man. They just trying to get it in. If they can get some of that baloney, man. That chick walking around looking like this, and just like I see why women are so delusional in the United States. I don't know if it's their fault. I think a lot of it is men's
It's
fault.
us. A
It's
little
us.
bit is us.
Look, man, think it's starvation.
Yeah.
It's us. These cats out here starving, big dog.
Yeah.
They walking around with chick, man. I saw a chick look like Mr. T. Cat was walking around her. I'm like, God dog, man. And look, so my uncle told me, man, you a little too critical. You gotta, she say, man, you know, you've been overseas for a while. You know, this is what we got over here. Bullshit.
That's all we got.
Hell no. I don't care what. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm walking around with a chick. Look like she look like she work on tractors at late night. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it.
If they provoke my passport, I'm just gonna be done. No, I'm good.
I'm gonna get one of them Elon Musk robots if I can't get a passport.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna get the one with the extra
order.
grip. Look, I'm gonna get that Elon Musk robot. They go.
Hey, they take my passport away. I'm gonna be running across the southern border. They're gonna people gonna see my ass running. They be like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm leaving."
Going the other way. Going the other way.
Camera be like, "I'm Mexican. I'm going home." Yeah, man, that is good. That is crazy. I don't know who was next because I went out. I went out hurricane. Look, Kobe, you never answered nothing, huh?
Oh yeah. What was the original question?
Man, the first question was, what made you go overseas to start looking for some loving, big dog?
Well, you know, Big Shirley. Nah, I'm playing. You know, just going through growing up in South Florida, Miami, and then living in LA for all these years.
Oh, it's rough over there too.
Yeah.
You lived in both places, LA and Miami. Dang.
The two most materialistic, you know, superficial. You got to be rich and 6'8" or whatever. Play for the Lakers. Man, I just got tired of it. And then I had one of my homeboys who went to the DR told me about it 12 years ago. I had no idea what he was talking about in 2012, right? He was like, yo, I was in the DR, man. $10, man. I'm like, what? He was just going crazy. It didn't even sound real, or $20 or whatever but yeah, anyways, I had another homeboy in Medellin after the pandemic. He just told me to come down and check it out. So I did. And that's how it started. You know what I'm saying? I saw that, this is completely different. Like, I'm never going back. So I tested it. I went back. I said, you know what? I'm going to give it one more go. I came back home. I was at the grocery store one day, saw this girl looking at me. I walked up to her, tried to talk to her, and she was like, can I help you? With like a bad attitude. And I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I know you were staring at me, right? You're like, So it was just,
Yeah, but maybe she thought you looked like her cousin or something.
Maybe.
You know, I'm just saying, you know, I'm playing devil's advocate. But it is harder to talk to women in the United States. It's definitely harder to look. On Jay, sometimes I don't even open the door for women no more like I used to. Yeah. Dude, I said this in the live stream a couple of months ago. A woman's car was broke down. And let me tell you, I passed by at first and I looked and her little son was in the window. That's why I turned around. Her son, boy, let me tell you something. A little boy was in the window looking, and I stopped my car and I turned around. If the boy was in the car, and I thought about, damn, what happened to me that I'm so vicious now? So like, because they done did so much bad to me. Like women them did in the States, them dogged me out so bad. But should one gotta suffer for everybody like men do? We gotta suffer. We gotta bear the weight of every person in the United States that act crazy. We got to bear. One dude can mess up everything for everybody, but women don't have that weight. And bro, I saw the little boy, and I turned around, and I went there, and I helped her with her car. And I'm like, hey, like, and boy, it took a lot. It took a lot, but I did. I turned around and
went. Because you're thinking about all those things that happened to you in the past. But I actually have a question for Kobe, and the rest of the panel can go around and answer this. So
y'all can ask whatever you want. It's open now.
So you've been in Hollywood. Let's say if you were to one day get a $10 million deal for a movie, right? Now you don't went up to say, let's just say A-list, right?
Right.
If money was not a factor, would you still do Hollywood or would you still be considering overseas? And be honest, if money was no factor.
Well, where I'm at right now, right? So eventually I want to get into something serious because I don't have any kids or I've never been in a married, right? So it definitely wouldn't be the US because I'm just thinking long term. So even if I had money, I'm not gonna want to connect myself in that way to a woman. Even if I found a good one,
right?
You know, not with knowing what I know now. No. Maybe 10 years ago. 10 years ago when I
didn't talk to Tyrese. You need to tell that brother.
And then watching Tyrese break down every month.
Yeah, and I like Tyrese too, man. You know, like
crying.
Man, always crying.
Yeah, he always crying. What about you, Sarge? Money's no object, man.
You froze.
That's his response right there. There it is.
Now look, that's why I look. No, but look, wait. That's why we got the Brotherhood. Listen.
All right, Jets on the go. Jets on the go, man.
That's why we got the Brotherhood.
I mean, I know so much already, so.
Wait, hold on. Brother said the last good woman. Oh, man, that is crazy.
God.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
But, yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, the stuff I know now, I mean, I can't go back. I can't go back. You know, it's a culture thing. I mean, even if you have the bread,
right,
to you know, get any chick you want in the States, you see the celebrities that's getting done dirty by these chicks here. I mean, it don't make a difference whether you got millions of dollars or you making a couple $1,000s. You know, they still do you dirty. It's the culture. They got the laws in place. There's a system set for that. So you got to go somewhere. Like I said in one of my videos. You got to go, either way the game is rigged. I just rather play the rigged game that's in my favor.
Okay.
That's
I like that.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Money's not an object, man. You staying in LA? I mean, in Miami?
Yeah, can't get
married. Man, I'll be gone, man. I'm gone. I'm gone, man.
You gonna quit your job, everything. You out.
Yeah. I'm quitting. bagging and tagging. I'll probably blow the money. I'll probably blow most of it. To be
Yeah,
honest.
me too. Y'all
I'll blow- I'll
You ain't
probably-
gonna blow it getting $18 Airbnbs. You ain't gonna blow it.
Nah, yeah, look,
Oh gosh.
Cam getting them cheap hostels. You got to share a bathroom with everybody in the building.
Right?
The
I'm
hallway.
gonna move up in life. I'm gonna give you a
Nope.
$30 Airbnb.
No hot water, nothing, man.
James, man, salute to you for
Tripping,
becoming a
Man.
channel member, man. Shout out Charles James, man. I really
out.
appreciate that, my big dog. Appreciate that,
Talk
man.
about.
That's
Okay,
what I'm-
last but not least, man. Oh man, my man Edwin, man. You already almost there anyway. So what?
Yeah,
you think about
he
going
got it.
back once you reach your goal, man? You going back?
No, I'm not. I'm not going nowhere near that place. I mean,
It's like asking if you want to go back to slavery. Come on.
I'm not-
That man, Kobe, you're right. That's what it's really
they
like.
want to go back.
You want to go
No,
back
brother,
to
because
1800s?
I mean, you know how it is. You guys that work hard to get to where you are right now. You know how hard you had to work. And then you imagine somebody who you probably married a person for 6 months, and then they leave you and get half of your shit.
Yeah, man. That's
You
true.
know that like I can't even. That shit. Oof. It just do something to me. No. Thank you. I'll be out here in Colombia right now. That's where I'm at. I'm in Bogota today, or I'll be in the DR, where I know, and put a plot at my spot over there with my people.
Facts.
You know, Panama. You know, one of the places, bro. I'm not going back over there. I'm going back over there next week, but I'm going to stop packing my shit so I can leave permanently.
Man.
Yeah, once you get a taste of this, man, you never want to go back. I mean,
You know,
and for me, answering my own question, like, honestly, I don't think that I could ever do that again. I mean, to me personally, when I go back to the States, I get anxiety, man. I'm just like, nah, this is messed up. I mean, even the young guys, bro, that don't have children or whatever. Like, I know a good friend of mine, man, he has a whole family down here. And he's never been married, and he didn't marry the Colombian chick, and he leave her right here. He sent her $500 a month. I mean, can you imagine you got 2 children and $500 a month takes care of everything? Now, that's reasonable child support to me.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
child support.
He don't know nothing about what his assets are, what he makes, nothing. He don't share none of that. And that $500, she got a mama living with her daddy. She got, it's a whole house and 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? But he's adapted to her lifestyle, not him trying to lift her up to his lifestyle.
Look at his own Jay. Look at our boy in the building. He said he wrote his resignation letter today. Escaping the plan. Shout out Miguel. Man,
Shout
Miguel,
out-
man, you
shout
gotta
out
make sure you
Miguel,
jump on
man.
this thing, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Miguel, man. And I also want to shout out my brother with the $10 super sticker, man. Shout out,
Appreciate
Big
it, Charles.
Charles. That means a lot. He said we got some good content, man. Look, this is what it's about, man. This is the brotherhood. This is what we supposed to be talking about. Look, if we don't talk about our issues and what we're trying to do, nobody else will. Now, look, Cam is in the DR right now with Sarge. So that's why I'm telling you guys, man. We gotta sometimes different people got to host. Look, sometimes Gents on the Go, you might have to host it because if we out and about, you gotta host it because our internet gonna come in and out on J pop in and out, but not as bad as DR. DR internet, man. Woo, man. It's
My biggest problem was on that cruise ship. I was like, I can't do this, man. I can't do this.
DR internet is just crazy, but I got the Elon Musk stuff going over there now. I don't know if it's gonna be there when I get there because
How much is that?
I got it. I'll send it to you, man. I got it. I paid forgot 3 or 4 something, but I got a different one. It's one that you can do. Yeah, I'm about to drop the link. I'll drop the link so some brothers get on so we can get maybe 4 people on, and I'll drop the link right quick, man, because I don't want to be on. I got a 4 o'clock. I got a 4:50 flight in the morning. I'm flying into Santo Domingo because I got business there. Then I'm heading to Sosua, and I'm gonna be with Cam and Sarge. We gonna cut up, man. We're gonna make content, cut up, and have a good time. But that's what this whole thing is about. With what's wrong with us thinking for ourselves and doing our things, and I'm like, what's wrong with us being free? People really want us to be slaves. Look, here's the thing. You know, the white man told me before. This is why I roll so hard, white dudes, man. I was in a little town south of New Orleans, man. I used to be a welder. We built ships. And this white dude, man, come from down the bayou. Let me tell you, down the bayou white cats, just like us, they some real cats. You know what he told me on Jay? We all in the mud. He said, hey, man, we all ninjas out here. That's like, that was so real because we were. Nobody's treating no different. And like, as men now, you can separate yourself if you want, but to me, we all men. And men is getting that work. We all getting that work right now in the United States. And I'm telling you, save yourself. I'm telling brothers to save themselves, man. So let me drop the link. I only can let on a few people, but I'm gonna drop the link. We can let on right now a few brothers to get on the stream. Look, we got 221 people in here right now, man.
Nice.
Make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure that you subscribe to these brothers. All y'all brothers, man, drop your links, man. Follow Sarge. Some of the brothers in the description. Yeah. Sarge said you have a couple of internet issues. Sarge, I know that, big dog. You good? Let it roll on your channel. I know what it is. Look, I'm telling Sarge this right now because I'll be there. He might have to carry it. He might have to carry any one of you guys. Now, Kobe, you in the United States, you might have to carry the whole. You might have to carry the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that ain't gonna work, man.
Wait, what?
20
minutes, go with
an hour late, man. Nah.
Yeah, Kobe got to
Kobe ain't never on time. Nah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
hey man,
Yeah,
that's
Kobe,
that's the
Kobe.
cartoon
Look, man,
traffic,
you an
man.
African dude, man. Why you act? Look, the brothers like we be on CP time. I thought African cats was a little bit more different than us, man. Why you be late, big dog?
After always,
I got you.
CP time,
It's all fun.
Colombian time and African time.
Exactly.
I got you. Great tight, man. Shout out for the 199 super chat. Glad to be a part of Brotherhood, man. It is life changing, man. The Brotherhood is where it's at, man. Look, I love the Brotherhood. Love the Blue Book Passport Cartel, man. Oh, Jay, shout out your group right quick. Shout your group out.
Okay, I decided to do a rebranding, so now we're the CTG boys over there. So yeah.
Okay.
So CTG is the airport code for Cartagena.
Okay.
So I decided to, sometimes, man, you can't get that old girlfriend back. Sometimes you got to get a new one. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's why I want you to do it.
Yeah. So now we CTG boys, man, unplugged, and definitely follow us. We got a WhatsApp group, CTG boys, and you can come in there, get all the information you need about traveling to Colombia. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of myths out there. There's a lot of propaganda to try to scare people from coming or whatever. But man, if you follow the blueprint that we're laying out, I mean, you're gonna be safe. And
yeah.
No disrespect against anybody families that something happened to, but I can tell you this, man, if you follow certain steps, man, you're not gonna get scoped. You're not gonna be in a bad situation to get robbed and things like that. So I mean, like my man Kobe's been quite a few times. My man Edwin, he's been here multiple times, lives in Colombia. He found him a girl way out in the country somewhere, man. I don't even know where the hell he stay at, but
You got to be serious, bro. Appreciate it.
No, but this is good. Look,
You gotta show me, man.
He out there with
look,
him.
man, we need to do a video. Look, we need to
Damn.
do a video about this because a lot of brothers really. Let me tell you, man, and I want Miguel on it. On Jay, we all got to do this, man. We might do it Saturday. A lot of stuff going on in Medellin right now, man. Cats.
Oh, it's hot.
Cats is hot in Medellin. Brother Charles, I'm about to drop the link. You can get on. I want Miguel to get on. I'm about to drop it right now. But look,
Cats going out there.
it's so hot in Medellin right now. Why you think cats are going to Medellin? Like, why not go to Cartagena or Bogota? Look, and that's something we gotta do a whole video. I'm dropping it right now. I'm dropping the link.
The cheeks calling, but ain't no cheeks worth your life, man.
I've been in Colombia almost 8 years.
I dropped the link. 4 people hop on.
Never. And I don't even plan on going to Medellin.
Yeah, Medellin break. So look, E, let me ask you, man. So you think that these chicks just target? Look, it ain't a black thing, white thing. They hitting anybody who come. They hitting other foreigners. Look, I want Miguel to get in on there too. So we can get 3 more people can jump on, and we'll be done with it. 3 more people can get on. So Eve and I want Miguel to jump on there too. Two more can jump on. We got Ryan in the building. Finish that, and I want Miguel to finish it off.
As I was saying, I've been to Colombia all these years, and I've never been to Medellin. The same reason, because I mean, I'm scared for my life because you can go down there.
You got one more getting on. Wait.
You might meet somebody that look regular, and they're gonna end up drugging you. So
yeah,
if I don't know somebody that lived there, I'm not gonna be talking to no chicks if I go out there. So plain blank period. I just keep it simple, keep it safe. I'm 51. I want to live at least about 100. Okay, I still got more things to do. So I ain't trying to go out because of no, no, bro, no.
Well, look, and you can live to be there. I just lost my grandfather on the day before his 100th birthday, so cats can do it. So Miguel, answer this, Miguel.
What up, brothers?
Shout out to Miguel. You're gonna make sure you follow Miguel's channel. Miguel's a real one. Look, so Miguel, you done dealt with women all over Colombia, DR. What is the cats doing? What the cats doing wrong in Colombia, man? Like, cause Colombia, especially in Medellin, every day somebody's getting hit in Colombia, man. Like every day somebody's getting hit.
They're not listening. They're not paying attention. They're not listening to the people that came before them. They're not following the context clues. You got a lot of dudes out there getting white boy wasted, doing dumb stuff. The first time they meeting chicks, they going up in the barrio like some damn fools. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like I don't know how many shows we had where we've been telling people, yo man, make them girls get in the shower. That's first thing. And make it a part of the experience. Get on up in there with them, man. Like me, that's not.
Yeah.
After somebody just got because of that. And y'all know I've said that plenty of times on this show about them putting it on their Tiggo biddies. You know what I mean? We've talked about that. Yeah. And somebody just got popped like that. So we're not.
Didn't somebody just die on Jay in Medellin? Didn't somebody get?
I think so. Yeah, I think day before. This is real, man. Don't get caught up, man. I don't care how fine she is. The sad thing about it is, I put a warning. The chick they leaving Colombia and going to the DR. Remember the chick they saw her in DR, and somebody was like, "Oh, Jay, this is the same chick." I was like, "Yup." But I guarantee you, she got plenty of business because she was fine. You know what I mean? Guys, might get thinking right.
Oh yeah.
You know what they're gonna do in the DR though? They're gonna beat her up like the cops.
The cops out there don't play.
So she come there trying to drug somebody DR. Like, look, this is one thing DR does good, and they don't want that. Like DR, as far as the Caribbean, is the number one like travel destination. They don't want bad publicity as far as people getting drugged or something bad happened to you there. Now they shiesty with everything else. Your internet don't work, your water cut off. They got the other problems in the DR. But when it comes to protecting you, I think they do a better job as far as protecting you. But I do know the allure of them Colombian women. Man, Colombia got some of the bad. Colombia and Venezuela. See, people say Brazil. Now Brazil got some baddies. But boy, I think Venezuela got everybody beat. That's what I think. Because Venezuela got everybody beat to me.
Hold on, I got to preface what I say because shout out to your channel, Ronan. You got some new followers. Because Shorty told me, she was like, I saw you with that other girl in the YouTube.
I said, Miguel, we ever say I got women followers coming up? My stuff was 99% male. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, how I get to 96 or 90? I was like 96 or 94. I'm like, oh man, what's going on?
Baby, what you want me to do? I think. Oh, we got Dash up in here. I think Dash might have sent.
Oh yeah, Dash snitching. Dash is snitching. Look, man.
What's up, Dash?
Yeah.
Hey, also one more thing.
Go ahead.
If y'all dudes ain't got the sauce, if you ain't never had a menage a trois in the United States, don't take your behind up out the country thinking you just that. Oh, I'm Mr. Rico down suave. Oh, I'm gonna have me 2 girls, 3 girls, whatever. Nah, they setting your back. They setting your behind up.
Yeah,
like you are not that cool. Like,
so Miguel, let me ask you this because I see this happen. a lot of the problems in Colombia is dudes going into places with 2 chicks and they getting drugged, like they getting messed up. That's the problem I see that's happening. Like I even saw the youth, like the TikTok guy, right? We was talking about the other day. He was with one chick while the other chick was cooking. They put it in his food. And you know, we love a chick. Like OJ was talking about the chick picking up from the airport, but we love chicks to pick us up from the airport and make our food. Those
You
the
can't
biggest
cook
flexes
nothing for me. No.
That's the biggest flexes. And he fell asleep. And the chick took all this stuff, man. Salute to that brother. Glad he lived. But man.
So you know how you can avoid that? Let's just say if you just gotta do the 3-way, if you just gotta have it. My suggestion, and I tell you who brought this up. Shout out to Andre from Love Crossing Borders. He said before he met his wife, he never went to the streets for the chicks. He always went into the establishments.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to do a 3-way, go to the establishment. And actually, here in Colombia, the prices are pretty comparable to the streets. So over there, they're not going to ruin their reputation. You know what I'm saying? They're going to make sure you're safe. They're not. The girl's not going to drug you. None of that's going on.
Because it's a business.
Yeah, it's a business. Yeah. So, and actually, the spot is right next door. If nobody ever seen it, I know a lot of brothers don't pay attention to their surroundings, but it's actually right next door to Androgano and Delirium here in Colombia. So just go do that, man. If you just gotta have that.
If you gotta have that, but look, I done had a couple of those 3-ways.
I'm done with that mess.
Look. I was like Earthquake. Earthquake say, look, I was listening to Earthquake joke, and this is what I went through too. He said, I was wondering what the other one was doing back there.
Right.
I was like, I got one limb done. Look, OJ, that's how you know you getting old. Look, I got one foot hitting my ear. Hey, what? Chill out now.
Right.
Don't be scratching my back. So yeah.
I told the ex-old lady, I was like, look, when she came to Colombia, I was like, look, you keep an eye on her ass. You keep an eye on her ass. So you know, I rock like that, but I had an extra set of eyes on her.
Oh yeah, man. But look, let my brother Paul, you got the floor. Another truck driver in the building.
Shout out to the truck drivers, baby.
Truck drivers in the building. Then we gonna go to my brother James, then my brother Rock. Brother Paul, let me see. Unmute you. Wait, I'm unmute you. What's up, brother Paul? How you doing, big dog?
Hey, Ronin, how you doing, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you good, man. Shout out to the truck driver.
Shout out to the panel up here. I love listening to you guys. I got a lot of knowledge in here. I just first of all, I was laughing at what Jay said. I think that the threesomes is a young man's game. I did that back in the day a few times. And man, I'm too wore out for that these days. I can't deal with that. They start giving you side eye when one's getting more attention than the other. I ain't got I like Bernie Mac, you know, give you 3 good minutes. 3 good minutes, you know. It's kind of like that for me. But I wanted to speak on what the chat was about for tonight. Something Ronin was touched on earlier about, you know, the women in the US. They got all the power, and I was saying that, you know, it has a lot to do with the government. You know, back in the day, you know, men would check their women, you know, and it was within the home. So that also caused the women to respect their men. So it's this rotating door that goes around, because you get with a woman, it's the butterflies, you know, and you're together for a while, and then after so many months, it's different all the time, but after so many months, you know, things start calming down into a rhythm, and, you know, what ends up happening is, you know, obviously things change, and then the real you and the real her starts coming out, and that feminism and all that starts, you know, showing its face. And when we would ordinarily, way back in the day, we would check them on that, and then they would actually respect it. Well, now, if you try to check them, you end up in the back of a police car on some bullshit, you know?
Yeah,
I'm just saying. And then next thing you know, you're in the divorce and the family courts, and you done lost half your shit. So men have seen that happen enough times that they just be quiet or they go find someone else, or they find outlets. They sit in the car for a half hour before they go on. They just get into this bad place. But then on the other side of that, what the effect of that is, then now they don't respect you and they look at you like a chump. And then now they down there getting it put on them by your friend, their work husband, whoever. Somebody hit them up in their DMs, whoever it is, because now they look at you like you're just, weak. And it's not that we're weak, it's that there's consequences. She's got a whole United States government backing her up, plus your state that you live in. I done been down that road, and I will never, ever do that again. Catch and release. That's real. Catch and release.
I'm glad you're on here, man. I'm glad you're here because sometimes, black men, we think white men got it so much different.
But it's the same, man. It's the same. It's the same. I mean, I know there's cultural differences and there's history in this country. I'm not ignoring all of that. But in the modern day, I say it like this. It's not black versus white. It's innies versus outies.
That's real. And Dash, stop. Don't be hating on Paul. To my Paul. See, hey, look. I can tell you talking the truth, Paul, because Dash hating on you. Don't be hating on Paul.
That's okay. He can hate. I got big shoulders. I can handle it. I'm gonna sleep real good tonight, knowing that I ain't got somebody nagging in my ear about everything I didn't do today. So it's all good. I'm not worried about it.
So Paul, you in monk mode out there, or you go back and forth home or whatever?
Well, if y'all saw me in the Facebook groups in the chat, I do most of my thing in Mexico. I live in South Texas, so I'm close to there.
Yeah.
I've been doing the border towns for many years, way before I could get my passport, because I was in child support hell. I've had my passport for a while now because my ex-wife, I put in the chat, she actually passed away of cancer back in 2018, and they kept charging me child support for almost a year. Wow. I had to go all the way up the tree
crazy
with a death certificate, and I didn't see a dime of that money back. And and these young fellas are figuring it out now. These young fellas are what our generation went through, where we got steamrolled because we thought it was going to be like our parents and their parents had. Go get your stuff together, become a man, mold yourself, become a protector, become a provider, and you'll find you a good woman. That's nonsense now. And that transition happened in our generation, and so a lot of us, we got bushwhacked, and now these kids today, it's been happening, 70, 80, 90% divorce rates and that. Now they're hip to it. They're not going to be, 1, 2, 3 times divorced before they figure it out. They just ain't even getting in the game.
Facts. Learn from me. Learn from my mistakes.
Yeah, learn from
mine too. I want to say something to that, and that's the one thing I've tried to do, especially like you guys just trying to pick your brains. I know Unc J, you was talking about your son, and everything, and I think sometimes, and my mom raised me. I told sorry, my uncle actually just passed this month. 43 years old.
Wow,
and,
young.
Yeah, so he was like, a father figure. I still got my grandfather and everything like that, but one thing I try to do is, take bits and pieces from, men that have been through it and just apply it because, y'all have lived more life than me. Y'all made, mistakes, y'all have had success. And, I just try to take bits and pieces. Like, I've talked to Sarge earlier today. I know me and Unc Jabe had conversations. Me and you, Runner, had conversations. Just learning and taking everything. I wouldn't have gotten to this point if I wasn't able to open my ears and, listen and apply to, everything. So, I just want to say salute to y'all. Keep doing
what's up. I wish I had something like this when I was going through that hell. OJ laying in my truck at night. I wish I had this, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, Ronin, and here's the thing too, man. When that stuff goes down, what a lot of guys don't talk about is when it hits the fan. I want to keep my language clean, but when it hits the fan, They got 1,000 people to run to, their friends, their family, all
We
these
ain't got
people.
nobody.
We are alone.
We alone.
They even badmouth us to our friends behind our back and get them on their side.
Yeah.
We don't even know what's happening.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's
That's
and then people wonder why men are, you know, choosing to check out, let's say.
Yeah.
They don't spend their life building what they have. Maybe they're not Brad Pitt or a movie star, millions of dollars, whatever. But you know, they got their 80,000 a year in a 401k. They've been working 20 years, got that pension coming in 10, 15 years, whatever, and it all gets pulled out from under them. And they got to start all over. And some men, I mean, it happened to me. I got through it, you know, I'm strong, I'm tough, this and that. I don't got any quit in me. But some guys, their reputation gets assassinated so bad. The wives will lie on them saying, you know, they touched the kid or, you know, whatever they got to say. And lawyers will tell them to do that so they can keep us away from the kid. And then when they put us out the house, and then 6 months goes by, you finally get in court and they're like, well, they're going to get awarded to the mom because they've been spending all the time with the mom. Well,
Wow,
wait a minute.
Wow,
wait a minute. Wait a
Somebody
minute.
going
I
through that
wanted
right
to
now,
be with
Paul.
my kids,
Wow, that's real.
but I got put out the house.
Yeah, that's real.
So we get punished for doing what we're supposed to do, which is go to work.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
And it's all alone. Sitting, you know, sleeping on a futon in a little 1-bedroom apartment in a crappy part of town. Can't even afford another woman.
Memories. Look, he bringing back memories, OJ.
Man,
I'm just speaking facts to the young bloods in the room. Don't do it, man. You know where you do it at? You go to a hut with a dirt floor in a foreign country.
Yeah.
That's the only place you contemplate marriage at. And then you stay there. Don't you bring her back, because she will morph into Kim Kardashian within 3 years.
Paul going ham on him, OJ.
You see this? That's the thumb of oppression.
Yeah, man.
Look, you put that thumb right there, and you keep under.
Yeah, man.
So Paul, you don't recommend marrying that sweet Latina and bringing her back to the States?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Hell to no.
Hey, I recommend it if you want to be sleeping in the Salvation Army within 3 to 6 months. You know, contemplating your life decisions. That's when you do that.
Right.
Because she will turn into Kim Kardashian within 3 years if you bring her back.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
She will be the star of her own movie. You will be a prop. She will ask you questions, then ignore your answer and listen to her Instagram followers.
Yeah, you're gonna lose. I'll never bring one of the women back.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
You say Paul preaching the gospel up in this joint tonight. See,
I've lived it, man. I've lived it.
This ain't no black or white
it.
thing. This is all men going through it.
It's ins and outs, man.
Yeah, no, it's a Western civilization thing, man.
It's like, West, exactly. It's the old world and the new world. That's what it is.
Yeah, I like this kind of conversation. James, James Speaks.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Dog. Oh man, welcome to the show, big dog. You got the floor. It's all yours.
All right, here you go.
Brother Ra.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys. Ronan, you're at the top of the list. Now I'll tell you a quick story. 3 or 4 months ago, right? I was in, Disney World. And, my wife got the wild notion that she wanted to haul ass on me, and she did. And I ain't stop her. I'm like, man, I'm sitting in there, panic attack and hurting. I'm a strong brother. I do things. But at the same time, that tore me to pieces. I literally had I had a panic attack, and I ain't the panic attack kind of guy. But I tell you what, thank God. But let me give you a quick note about me. I was married to the same woman for 34 years.
Wow.
Don't say wow. You heard that, right? I knew it was coming. Wow. 32 years of committing to this woman. But I was, but in my subliminals, I was being strategic. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know what? Let me keep it real with you fellas. Man, I wanted me a woman from the 70s. If you look at it, we are conditioned, and excuse me, you young cats, the guys that are here, we're conditioned to deal with women like our mamas. really. And by the time comes up, everything is shifted. Social media shows up. They show up. My woman was a Puerto Rican, right? But by the time I got done with her, by the time we got done living, guess what she was? A bitter black woman for no reason whatsoever. She's a bitter black woman. I turned a Puerto Rican into a bitter black woman. All my doing. But you know what? I realized that I couldn't sit in the sauce and just get ate up by life. And I got online and I found you brothers. When I found you brothers, I was like, wait a minute here. I have a direct access to Santo Domingo, Sosua, and
Cartagena.
There it is. And I mean, I don't know. Listen, man, let me say something to you guys. And this is going to go off where we're going. I understand. I've been to Sosua one other time. And when I came, I had the mindset of a typical weekender Sosuan. But that's not where it's at. That ain't even where it's at. Where it's at is right here, you brothers. Rona says it. You say it all the time, and I hear it. But I'm telling you, I feel it. I feel it right now. Right now, I'm in Santiago. My apologies, Santo Domingo. And tomorrow, I'm gonna head out to Sosua. I was there and I came back because stupidly I left some of my stuff
look,
here.
dang, I'm gonna be there Friday.
Let me put something out to somebody. Let me put something out. I don't know if it's gonna help anybody, but what I did was I reserved a nice Airbnb. I paid $2,000 for it, and I have it until the 31st. But I'm leaving. I'm gonna pull out here today. So any of you brothers in Santo Domingo and you need a space, it's there. It's gonna be empty. That's just put out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Only solid brothers. Don't go there messing my brother's name up.
Exactly. I was just about to say the same thing. Don't let them dudes come in and tell you shit up.
Don't mess my name up. You know what I mean? I'm solid brothers. Look, man. Here's what I am, and I'll give you a quick. Let you know I ain't no bullshitter.
Yeah.
I'm a Marine. And I'm solid.
Shout out to the military.
And I'm a retired Federal Air Marshal.
Okay.
And I've done and I'm a businessman.
Hey,
so I've done some
what
things.
that movie was with Wesley Snipes? Passenger 47, 57.
Yeah.
No. The movie you need to be thinking about is An Officer and a Gentleman, because that's what she did my ass. Met my ass in the military. You know, she said what she say? She said, I want me an airplane aviator, whatever, you know what I mean? It was a win-win. When you meet a man that was born in the 60s, we train to raise these women and take care of them, bro. And they get what they can get, and then they take this court system and they strip you to the bone bare. You know what I mean? And I listen to all these brothers talk about what they're going through. I held on long enough that my children were grown and out of it. I can't imagine, bro. I had to kill somebody. I had to hurt something. I had to break some things. I had to bend some things up. If you coming to me taking it all from me,
listen to what the brother's saying.
I ain't telling you. I'm not telling you what not to do. What I'm telling you to do, you better make sure you got it right. That's what I'm saying. You better make sure you got it right. And by the time, if I had to do all over again, man, I wouldn't do this until, I don't know, I wouldn't do this. How about that? How about I just wouldn't do it? How about I've been dying to get at y'all. Because y'all speaking so much real, and it's always fun, it's always happy. And then they got brothers like, I don't know, these young brothers that, look, let me say something to the panel right now. Each and every one of you individually, at some point I'll use you, but I promise you I won't abuse you. You understand what I'm saying? Woo. Never abuse. We're gonna use each other. And here you talk to a brother that I never meant in the 40. I never believed in the 40 rule. You know what the 40 is? Here's the 40s rule. 40 years for 40 hours a week for 40% of retirement. That shit don't make no sense. Never did to me. Never did to me. And I'll say something I said. I mean, this is about this. I'm eating, bro, right here. I'm eating. I'm really eating with you guys every day. I'm telling you, bro. Look, listen. I would have called you. I would have called you. I would have got in here a week, months ago, but I would have been crying. You understand what I'm saying? Wow, this has been therapy. This is therapy. This is therapy, bro. Y'all to laid me down and rubbed on my back and showed me where the girls at, or the stroke on your and you know what I mean?
Hey now, man, no homo there, brother. No homo. No homo.
Girls, bro. The girl.
Yeah. He did say girls. He did say girls.
You know what I mean? The girls, you know what I mean? It's just, brothers. I don't know, man. It's just the camaraderie here, and everybody's singing the long story. I'm like, yo, bro, we, you know, this is Black Wall Street here, where you go where it's like, you ever been in this place where they go, well, you know, anything is possible. You know what I mean?
Got the
If I
Holy
want to,
Spirit.
that's exactly what it is. I talked to Sarge. I saw Sarge's logo. Who did the logo?
Oh,
Who did Sarge's logo?
Oh,
Sarge Sosua.
Yeah.
Sarge Sosua. Somebody did his logo for him, and I saw that logo, and I'm like, I keep getting sold on this place over and over and over and over again. I meet brothers, they laugh and they joke and they drink and they smoke it, and on top of that, more than anything, man, I'm a laugher, joker, smoker, but you got to be progressive with me.
Yeah.
I mean, and you got to realize the sky's the limit. I'll leave you brothers with this here: opulence. The word means opulence. The description of the word is mean having more than is necessary. And when you got more than you need, you're positioned to start not giving, but you can impart information. That's what this is. This is a stream of opulence. There's so much information out there that I've gathered silently over the last few months and prior to that. And I've grown an affinity to each and every one of you guys and what you're trying to do and what you experience and being able and actually wanting to share the experience, because it's easy to go through pain and sit in silence and not share it. It's easy. Yeah. It really is. And so when I'm sitting in my pain and kind of discombobulated, and I can look at one of you guys and you say, hey, this is going on, that's going on. I went by my son. I told my son is like me. My son said, nigga, don't come to me till you done book the ticket. Don't call me till you done book the ticket. If you think it's going to change your life, hit me up when you've booked the ticket. So you know what? Any of you guys ever seen the movie Click?
Yeah. Oh, with that you in the remote. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what divorce is like. I'm a structured person, man. I'm like, I'll set a plan and I'll shut my mind off and I'll get to marching. That's how I am. So that's why I've been in the last couple of months. Until I met your guys, I started feeling again. And I want to say that I really, 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 did I say, how many times did I say it? 4 times? I'm going to say it 5 times. Really appreciate you guys from the top of my head to the bottom of my toes. You know what I mean? I ain't saying I was going to. A guy said this to me earlier. He said, I wasn't thinking about killing my somebody, but I was dangerous to the next, you know who. I was very dangerous to the next man. And what they don't know is that, look, man, I love peace, but I'm designed for freaking war. Remember, I signed my name in blood, saying I'll kill you or I'll die for you. And that's what I do. That's what I do. But what I do is.
James.
Pardon me?
Put them energy in them booty thing.
There it is. That's where it's at. And bro, look. I'm in Santiago.
Y'all speaking that military jargon.
No.
Look, OJ. I'm what they're talking about, Rona. I don't want brothers emailing me to what they talking about, man. They speaking in tongues.
Yeah. Hey, man. Look.
Look. Sorry, say. Preach.
That's it. Yeah, well, you know, man. I'm look. Yes, sir.
Good question. So, how long ago was you in Sosua? Because I think I may have seen you in person. I don't know.
I was there yesterday.
Oh, was you?
Just got back today.
I don't know if you was there in September. Was you there in September?
No, I wasn't there in September.
Maybe somebody similar. I saw so many brothers down there.
Yeah. So my thing is,
I have a question.
When did James come to Colombia?
Yes, sir. I
have a question for James. So, after 32 years, man, and then you go to the other side. So, how was 34? Okay, man, you got to tell. How was that first ride, man?
Man,
how was
you
that?
Really want to know, bro? Look, I was like, man. The guilt didn't kick into after. All I could think was, oh, this show tight. That's all I could say. This show tight. This is good. And boy, she sure throw her leg way back. That's what I thought. That was it. And I go like I said, bro. I go, man. I go like I said. It always like that. It always like that. You know what I mean?
Hey, she said your soul is mine. Like Mortal Kombat, she said your soul is mine.
Your soul is mine, bro.
Get over there.
We call them soul snatchers.
I'm I'm direct, I'm strict, and I'm experienced. This ain't my first rodeo. I've been everywhere. Let me give you a word, gentlemen. Here's the word. The word is, first I'll tell you an experience I had. It ain't got nothing to do with this, but I'm gonna tell you an experience. And this, you brothers gonna feel this. The word is opulence. You know where I get that word from? I'm 57 now. At the year 50. Oh, by the way, I come from Puerto Rico. I was living in Puerto Rico for 7 years with my family. I didn't leave till my son graduated college. I'm a man of commitment. You know what I mean? My son is he's educated, and he's my best advisor. He'll say, do it. He'll challenge me, and he'll talk to me like a Marine. Shut that, you don't curse, shut that shit up and get it done. Don't come back to me till I get it done. I'm like that. He got that from me. I want it all. Yeah. And here's why I want it all, because I understand what all of it is. When I was an air marshal, I sat in first class and I talked to plenty of brothers. You guys want to laugh about some shit that you probably don't know? I'm gonna teach you something right now. Here's a teaching moment. When I got on Sosua, and I've flown a lot of planes, thousands of them, first class. When I got to the plane, first class coming to Santo Domingo, you know what I saw? All brothers.
Yeah, wow. Santo Domingo was a beast.
First time ever, and I've taken thousands of flights.
Wow.
And as soon as I sit down, I sit and I learn. It sounds like I talk a lot, but I'm a man of learning, man. I always want to learn. I just want to get you out to me so you understand where I'm coming from. I want it all. So back to the word opulence. Opulence means this. Opulence is this. When I turned 50, I was in Puerto Rico. When I turned 50, I rented a car in Miami. I flew to Miami, rented a car, and I took 60 days and I drove all over the country. Couple of things I realized. One is this, that you ever seen a house where you be like, damn, that's a nice house. I wonder what they do for that house. Any of you can you raise your hand? Any of y'all ever did that? I have. Mm-hmm. All right, now here's the other question I have. Have you ever seen a house where you're like, what the fuck did they get other people to do for them to have that house? That's what we talking about, bro. We ain't talking about that, what you do for this. We talk about what we get other people to do to get you to what? What's that word? Opulence. We want opulence. Opulence is this. It meaning having all of everything you want and so much that you have to give it away to feel comfortable. I don't even want that. I just want success. Success is having all of your needs met, all and most of your wants, not even all of your wants, because that can be destructive.
Yeah.
Can I get an amen?
Amen, brother.
All right. I'm just telling you the real. You fucking with the one. I'm glad I'm here. I'm gonna get it all out of me dealing with you brothers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal. Yo soy. Who speaks Spanish on here? Yo soy un robot por ti. Nothing you need to rob. I speak Spanish. I'll tell you what it is. It means that you have to be a robber, a thief of time, bro. You have to steal your time. I talk to you young brothers. You steal your time. Don't chase money. When I chase money, it was a problem. Bro, if they'll pay you this, you're worth 10 times that much.
All right, that's
don't
game.
buy into it. You know what I mean? And you could be, and if you're gonna be poor and broke, you could be poor and broke anywhere. Poor and broke in Sosua, ain't poor and broke in Plaquemine, Louisiana, where I'm from. Ooh. Shout out, Ronan.
Wait, Louisiana.
Slow this thing down. Okay. This is real. This is real talk.
Okay.
Brothers. And I go, Sosua is the closest thing that I have seen to us controlling anything. Y'all done took over. I come to take over. Let's take over.
That's good.
Let's take over all of it.
Yeah,
let's live in opulence, man.
I'm gonna be in Sosua. I land tomorrow, but I'm be in Santo Domingo. But I'll be in Sosua Friday, man. Okay, you gotta link up me and Sarge, Cam. When you come to Sosua? When you gonna be in Sosua?
I'm gonna be on the 6 a.m. bus tomorrow.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get in on Friday, man, because I have a package coming here, so I had to delay everything.
Oh, Jay, you coming to Sosua too?
Yeah.
Oh, business. It's gonna be more than business.
Yeah. No, we got man. I told them in Blue Book Cartel, this is strictly business, man.
Yeah,
that's what they all say.
I'm there for the brotherhood, man. The brotherhood. Like man say, Jay, the brotherhood.
And look, anybody watching, we got 210 in here, man. You in Sosua, Friday, Saturday, man. Hit the brothers up. I won't get there till Friday, but it'll be late. Thursday, tomorrow, I got to deal with stuff in Santo Domingo, real estate stuff. But I'll be in Sosua Saturday. And, man, we can drink. Saturday, Sunday, we can cut up, whatever y'all want to do.
Hey, I win is the word. James, how about we win? Man?
Hey, bro, I appreciate you coming on here with us, chopping it up. You know, we need good brothers like that. That see, this is the thing, right? They put the stigma out, man, that all the brothers that travel, we're dusty, we're broke, we can't get women, we can't get this. Come on, man. I mean,
I've never had no problem with no women.
Man, Air Marshal. I mean, we got people that's done some things in life. You know what I'm saying? Myself, I did physiology, water survival. I've had a real estate license. I've owned trucks. I've done it all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't dusty brothers that's out here traveling, but they want to put that propaganda out there. Like, first of all, it costs to travel. It really does. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Everybody ain't doing like Cam. No shout out. No. Put my man Cam down. But you know, it is what it is.
Always bring the wolf out, big dog. Look, OJ, the brother said you bring the wolf. I always look. I've been bringing the wolf out.
man. I think you know what? I think Ronin gonna be on good behavior this time, man. I think Ronin just going for the brotherhood.
Well, look, I do it like this, man. Look, I got in-house. I got brother Sarge, man. Brother Sarge back. I can't let other people on. Brother Sarge is in this building. He in the building. Sorry, I can't let you on because there's not enough. Wait, let me see. Oh, not to let you on. Okay. Oh, wait, who dropped out?
There goes Sarge.
What's up, Sarge? No, look.
You got the floor, big dog.
What up, Sarge?
Look, I just had to jump on because me and Brother James had a conversation today, bro. That's why when my internet came back on, I said, "Oh, damn, Unc James." Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something about Unc James, man. Unc James hit me with so many pimp one-liners that I had to write them down.
Okay, that's real.
Just read them over and over. Like, Unc James, man, you need a t-shirt line, brother, because everything you say is epic, brother. I had to look. As soon as my head, I said, "Oh, Unc James, here I cannot wait to see you brothers Friday, man. We're gonna cut up." But hey, real quick, make sure y'all holler at Flip and get your band so we can. He's having an event on Friday and Sunday, and shout out to Flip. Shout out to Flip. I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow, brother. But make sure y'all go holler at him because Friday and Sunday he having his big event at Ground Zero out here in Sosua, and it's a classic spot. Yeah. Friday or Sunday.
I'll be on that Caribbean tourist bus Friday.
hey, with all the chicas, Ron, you gonna be?
Yeah, I'll be on that. That nigga be low. Look, that's what I look. That's how I beat everybody. Cats don't know the game. Roll up. That's how I always catch you on the bus. Like, hey, you going over there? But let me tell you something. You know who I am. So you to my pimp game. Yeah. Shuck it, duggy. I'm like,
I had to jump out.
Shuck it, duggy, quack, quack.
Shuck it, duggy, quack, quack. They call me Willie Dynamite. Till I explode in your panties. Boom,
baby. Hey, Sarge, you got Unc James information?
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, put him in the Sarge Brothers, so because I may need
put him in the
one day in Santo Domingo before I catch the bus down to Sosua.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
James. So wait, look, James. So when do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah. C. James Speaks. I'm gonna get y'all guys. Look, man. My line is this here, man. I retired at 40 years old, and it wasn't a VA. I did that shit on my own because I told you, I didn't believe. And I retired making good money. I was just like, I just one day kind of set shit up. And I ain't no genius, but it's hard to outwork me. Right. How about that? It ain't about being smart. It's about being committed to life, man. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, this is going to affect me. It's going to affect my children. And just to get in a circle like this, I can't wait to show my, can you curse on here? Tail feather. How about that? I just can't. I can't wait to show my ass because I don't. Go ahead, man. I like to. Okay, fuck it. I like to say that I like to win, but I like to be in the presence of winners, bro. I know a winner when I see him. We This is about the mango. Oh yeah. But they ain't what got me here. It was the camaraderie. Brother said to me, man, there are like 30 brothers with business down there. So you know what I did? I left and I started counting. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to know because, bro, look, man, because I understand. Look, man, it's cold out here. Let me tell you, any of you been in the military know that if you cold, you better cluster. You better get together. You better get through that bullshit. You better get that emotional stuff off your back. You better have somebody to lean on and say, look, man, I'm gonna cry to you a little, but I'm ready for war. I'm gonna cry for you, and I want to be your battle buddy. I'm gonna fight with you when you fight. But look, like I tell people this oftentimes for me. I say, hey man, you wanna go all the way? They be like, yeah, I wanna go all the way. Now you fucking with me. You don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? We gonna draw some blood on this here, cause we gonna try. Look, man. Let's take over the damn world. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm a believer, man. I'm a believer in going and get it all because all the resources are here. I ain't never been exposed to this many resources. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna call him, and I'm gonna call him, and I'm gonna reach out to him. You know what I mean? And I ain't calling about taking. I'm calling about reciprocating. You know what I mean? You know how bad I will get. You know how bad I will get my hands on Jay. I'm like, yo, what's up? What's up?
Hey, baby.
I'm real.
I don't mind sharing information because, like Ronin say, man, we are all more powerful together.
Together, this is it. We
de-power.
Yeah. He had this vision for us, and he said, you know what? I don't want to do like maybe some of the other people where it's constant arguing and bickering. Like, we ain't about that. We trying to uplift each other. And you know what? That brother got me monetized, and he's getting the other brother. It's like it's going downhill, man. And I love it.
Oh, there's money in this?
It's
there's money in this?
Oh, there's money in this. Look, y'all ain't seen that yet.
Bro, hey, because of Ronin was the one, like, I bullshit you now. He bugged me for about 3 months. Jay, when you gonna get your channel? When you gonna get your channel? When you gonna get your channel, man? Man, you need to do this. You need.
I'm glad he did.
All of us, he did that too. Man,
have me some free time.
Bro,
you just went and disappeared for a second. Just like I did. Jay was right there. Jay disappeared.
Hey, we all having issues, man. Hey, real quick, I ain't gonna put the man business out, but I want to talk about a generational wealth blessing that my young brother received some information today, Gents on Go, from a brother that watches this, a brother I know. He's blessed a lot of people, man. He blessed that young man and his family. He gonna get his 100% soon, y'all. So everybody, I want to shout out to that brother. Bravo. Get his 100% soon. That brother plugged him. He called him. You know, I put them together. And I ain't taking credit for the work they did, but it just talks about what Ronin's been doing to where, like, I talked to Gents today right before I talked to Unc, and I said, man, that brother that is part of this group, blessed, like, he gave your family generational wealth. Your child will go to school for free. No student debt and all this other stuff. So when you think about it, his baby, I think your son is, he young. So just to think, like, in the next 15 years, your son will never have to worry about college, bro. Based on the brotherhood that Ronin has created, and
we all, man. Look, it's all of us together. It ain't, like I tell people, it ain't me. It's all of us, man. We look. Think about all of us together. Our personalities are a little different, but we come together though, man. We are bad. You know. That's why I always wanted to tell people, man. It's not when you try to do stuff on your own. But look, I read this in there. Look, hold on. Let me say this. Think and Grow Rich. And Andrew Carnegie talked about this, building a mastermind team. When you build a team, boy, you can't be stopped. And everybody got their position to play in the team. That's how I look at it. We all a team. We all like building something. I like that. I think is a great thing. But we ain't gonna stay on too long because I got a 4 a.m. flight.
and tell Dash or whatever her name is. Hey, sis, let me tell you something.
Jump on, Dash. Get on, Dash.
Let me get this, and I don't know your history, but let me tell you something about generational wealth. Yes, 100% disabled is generational wealth. You might not understand it. Your family might not understand it, but that is government money. That is tax free. That man's son will never have to pay for college a day in his life and never have student debt. So before you get to running your mouth, know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, really.
And hey, I keep telling Jay, as soon as I get down there, look, my older kids, they done missed out on it, but that don't mean I can't have me another little big head shorty running around.
Yeah, you have said that. Look, one thing I love that we got Brother E, Miguel, and Jay in Colombia. But we done built the brotherhood between these two countries. That's powerful. Now, boy,
Yeah.
like, look, that shit that hit different, boy. With them two countries. And on Jay, let me tell you something that what you're doing with the Airbnb thing. Look, I was on the phone all day with people at Airbnb in Dominican Republic. A lot of people, a lot of Dominican owners and Canadian owners, they don't want locals staying in their places. They don't want guest-friendly places. And Dominican Republic, at least in Santo Domingo, is moving towards less guest-friendly. But if we own them ourselves, we buy them and do that. Boy, we control, like James was saying, it's business. We control the business. Boy, let me tell you, we got so much power.
Hey, man, can I tell you guys something about me real fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
I used to own 3 flea markets. Flea markets is the same shit.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. I mean, I had a contract with Walmart, and I would get 200 to 500 vendors in. I do that in like 6 weeks. Everything is about a system, bro. Y'all, look. Let me tell you this. I'm new to this group, but I don't think y'all see what you got yet. And I'm just saying, because here's the thing about coming into something new. You see all the gaps, and there are no gaps here, but you see the opportunities and the spaces, and you can become an opportunist where it helps everyone. It's like, quid pro quo. You help me, I help you. There are 9 brothers on here, bro. As far as I'm concerned, the world is the limit. Ain't a money thing. No. I am going for happy. I ain't going for money. I'm going for happy. I don't chase money. I want to be happy. I want to be satisfied. I want to be supported. I want to be celebrated, cheered, whatever you want to call it. Right. But that's what I want. And I'm not in need. My definition of success, like I said, I possibly said earlier, my definition of success is having all of your needs met and some of your wants, not all. I'm that guy. I want all of my needs. Once I get mine met, it's my job, it's my duty to get yours done. Because look, and I'm direct with my shit. Because like I was telling Saul, if you on the line and I'm saying to you, 2 fucking feet to the right, I ain't gonna be nice about it. Yeah. Because it's a matter of life and death. Remember, sign your name in blood. Right. You know what I mean? You're gonna kill or be killed, or you're gonna survive, or you're gonna perish. Well,
that warrior talk.
You're talking to a warrior, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm a warrior. I want to win. Yeah. But to be in a group of brothers in arms like you, you have no idea. Coming from the sad, dark place that I came from, you have no idea. I'm telling you right now that I was laid up crying on the couch going, why she do that to me? Let me look at this video talking about Sosua, Santo Domingo. Then Ronan shows up there with. I don't know why you playing with
Johnny
me.
Black from Louisiana. I know you from Louisiana right now.
Johnny Black, and coconut water. I got you,
man. Look, man.
And then he come on here. Look, he come on here puffing a stogie like okay. He doing it.
No, that's a story. That's a story. This is my second cigar I ever smoked. I never smoked a cigar before. This is new and fresh to me. Wow, that's a lot I ain't never done, bro. Look, bro, I have been a family man. My job was to raise these children. My job was to take care of this woman and make her feel free. Hello, broke the chains. And I'm really not completely free in my heart, but I'm free in my mind and my common sense. How about that?
Hey, come to so soon. We gonna
you got to get free. Look, OJ,
you got to get
OJ, look. Huh? Look, once I finally got free, man, I swear, I was like Kuta Kinte, man, holding that baby in the
air. Hey, Ronan, I had me one the other night.
Hey, Ronan, ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it.
Ronan, I had the mango the other night. You come to mind. Hey, Ronan, I had the one that you come to mind.
No, man, let's let Brother Ryan get on, man. Brother Ryan.
Brother Ryan.
Yeah.
Before we stop, because I'm playing with y'all, but I got a 4 a.m.
You gonna sleep on the plane,
man. I don't want you to miss your
flight.
flight,
Ahead, Brother Ryan, man. Look, we got to stop it, because I'm going to be up all night.
Just go to bed.
That's the last spot, big dog, and we're gonna stop.
I'll add this, Rob.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? Look, I'm trying to be out there with y'all. Like, damn, I'm trying to work on. Look, James, I might need that place you got. Because I mean, I'm trying to be out there this weekend. Like, honestly, I'm trying to do like a month out there. But I was judging if it was going to be this week or next week. But
yeah,
damn,
reach out to me. I got this one to the 31st, man. It's a plane ticket, and it's gonna be empty. I ain't gonna be here.
Well, there you go, man. Link up with the brother Rob.
Yeah, Sarge got your info. I'll reach out to Sarge to get your info.
Yeah,
yeah, man, listen. I was just listening. I was just a fly on the wall. I ain't really got too much to add to this, man. Like, brother James kicking knowledge, the brother Paul kicking knowledge, and you know, everybody.
Hey, bro, dropping the game. Shout out to Paul. Paul, you got to get on these things with us more often, big dog.
Yeah, listen.
I'd be more than happy to.
Yeah, Paul, man, look,
brother here working. Like,
we like diversity.
Hey, the reason that I'm not in Sosua this weekend is because I'm doing the Lord's work right now.
Oh yeah,
they sent me to Kansas City to get batteries to take to Florida because our plant in Tampa got decimated by the hurricane. So about 8 of us guys volunteered to go up and help out. So normally I'm home on the weekends and I can make things happen. But in this case, I decided to come out here. I'm actually in Florida right now.
Okay.
Parked right near Jacksonville on the I-10. And I'm delivering these batteries to a bunch of Walmart stores because the plant in Tampa got decimated by the hurricane. They're trying to get it back up and running. But that's what we do as truckers, right? We make sure people got what they need.
That's right.
So they, in this case, so they can keep their cars running. But that's what's going on out here with me. So that's why I can't be in Sosua because, you know, I'm out here helping out.
Yeah, what they say all like they told me money before money. Man, but we about to stop because I gotta get up here. No, OJ, I'm gonna be so mad when that long shot going. But look,
you got a 4 a.m. flight?
My flight is like 5. Okay. But my flight is
get up at 3:30 in the morning.
Man, I gotta get up early and leave here. But
I was at the airport at like 2:30, 3 o'clock.
You might well stay up, Ronnie. You might well stay up all night.
No, I ain't staying up all night. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep
on that plane.
No, look, I done drunk too much to stay up now. I got an Uber driver come and pick me up at a certain time, and I'm gonna make it, man. I do this all the time, man. I ain't no rookie, man. I'm an old ninja too. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. So, man, we're gonna stop this. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all, brothers, man. Whoever listening now, one of you might have to host it. This is the 3rd time he's saying it
with that Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna be good because of that Dominican Wi-Fi. I don't care. Elon Musk can't fix the DR yet.
Hey Ronin, you're gonna get out there to the DR and you're gonna find out that your Wi-Fi done got used to set up an internet shop.
Yeah,
that's satellite.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go back home, man. So look, man. Salute to all you guys. Look, Saturday we roll. I know Sarge, you're going tomorrow, right? So you got a video
tomorrow night. Yeah, I got tomorrow night.
Military, and I'll be back Saturday. But any of you brothers, like, Jay, when you gonna go on Friday? When y'all going Friday?
I'm probably gonna leave on Friday, man.
No,
I'm gonna do one of them. I'm gonna do one of them
Friday for our group,
man. Huh?
We need a person making videos on Friday. We need to be doing that. Look, here's the power we got. Look, let me explain this before we get off. The power we got is this, man. Whenever we do videos, like there's a lot of people linked to this video right now, is airing on your channel, right? So if Miguel did Monday, Jay do Tuesday, like when you monetize, let me tell you a secret. You get paid for any video that come out. Any video that come out, I don't care. You get $15 or $5. But if we doing this every week, every day by day. See, this the thing. Brothers not doing this like they supposed to. Like this the first group I see that we do it a lot. That we link videos. Like on my video right now, I got like 5 or 6 people showing it on their channels. They even on the channel. That's how we win. So we doing this globally we Ninja News Network. It's on every channel. I'm telling you, man. You can't lose. And Paul, you a ninja too. Let me say that. So we all on the channel. Let me tell you, and we doing this. We air this out, and once you like, you just got to get monetized. When you're monetized, it go from this, and we doing it every day. Even you're not on it. Let's say I'm not even on the video, but if Sarge played a video tomorrow, I get paid from it too because I'm showing it on my channel. Boy, I don't know if YouTube let us get away with it too long, but
they gonna stop that. They like y'all to crack the code, man.
Hundreds and hundreds. But look, we can make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars like this. This is the way to do it.
And he's correct about that because Sarge, I'm a guest on the show that he hosts on Thursdays. I mean, just for a couple hours, I mean, I wouldn't have been doing nothing but watching TV anyway. I mean, that was like $50. Then on the next channel, another $50. So if you do that 5 or 6 times a week, and you times that over the course of a month, that can pay for your lifestyle in Dominican Republic without even begging. As
preach,
say,
Are you saying that if I get on here and start talking about Mexico?
Yeah, you can represent Mexico too.
We're about to go to Sassoon and lose his damn mind.
I can't wait.
That's how we do it. Look. So the key is to monetize everybody, and I'm telling you, man, we can do it in the Facebook group. You got almost 7,300 people. YouTube, I'm be knocking on that. Look, out my YouTube to everybody. I'm damn near at damn near 17,000 people on YouTube.
That's great.
That's crazy. All those people in the chat, man. Look, all these brothers over here.
I'm about to have time on my hands.
Yeah. We can get rich if brothers work together. Look, the key thing is bring brothers. Look, here's the thing. You got to get the hate out of brothers to say, wait your turn. It's coming. This is the hardest part, to tell brothers to say, hey, look, if you wait a little bit, you're going to get there. They looking at you. They feel like you on the hill. And they feel like, I'm like, no, Ninja, I don't even live off that. I play around with that. But if you listen, we all be on the hill. We all have kingdoms. That's the key to get brothers to realize that and to see that we can all win. Because look, just like James and Paul came in here today dropping their game, we won from that. Everybody won from that. So why can't Paul have a channel, James have a channel, and add to that? We both trying. I don't see, look, this, you know what made me so powerful in YouTube? I didn't care if I was the head. I'm okay being the feet. You see what I'm saying? When you get like that, you're a powerful mofo. You're like, you know, when you're like that, people are going to help you succeed. But you're the person that, no, I got to be the head. You're going to lose because people say, why he the head? I'm smarter than Miguel. You know what I'm saying? That causes contention. But personally, me, they never see me come and say, oh man, Ronan, cool. He's funny. He make me laugh. They don't feel a threat from me. And that's the key. So if all of us is like that, so what have I've always told brothers from the jump? Hey, you come to my platform, I'm gonna help elevate you. That's how I am from the jump. And I had YouTubers way bigger than I am. No, they told me, man, why you open up your platform like that? Why you shouldn't do that? Well, why not?
They had a dime out of your barrel.
Yeah, they had that crab in the barrel mentality. I say, look, bro, I'm not like that. That's not me, man. So look, we're gonna stop right here because I gotta get up early. Look, man, I want to give a shout out to all you guys, man. Look, fast. Start with Miguel. Start, man. Shout your channel out, and we're gonna stop it because I got an early morning flight, early in the morning, man. So, look, shout out to all these brothers. Start with Miguel. Shout your channel out.
Look me up at iMiguel, AYEMIGUELT 28307.
You want to get with Miguel? Believe me, Miguel. Look, I'm gonna give you a flower. You clap damn near more cheeks than I do. I'm gonna give you more. I gotta give you no clap. Yeah, you are a professional. I'm giving you your flower. Miguel clap more cheeks. Damn, look.
The PCC like, professional cheek clap.
Like, we're brothers. We need our own TV show, Miguel. We now on TV show. We'll do some bad,
man.
Y'all should have had to be. Y'all had to have y'all shit on Pornhub. Y'all can't.
Yeah,
have
we be look tag team like look 1984 WWE. We like. We be like, what the wrestler was? Hawk and Animal?
Road Warriors.
Bushwhackers.
I told Jay.
Bushwhackers for real. Bushwhackers, look. Sorry,
I told Jay the shorty scene the one video where I had the other where I had the girl lay across the bed.
Good word.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They subscribe. Look, I ain't gonna lay on my finger. Like, you know what it is. Come on.
Ain't gonna stop nothing, big dog.
You know what it is. So,
but that's how you keep them around, Miguel. When you act right, they leave.
Yeah. And so I told her,
hit that like button.
I said, you know who that? She was like, who is that? Who is that? That's your competition.
Yeah.
I mean, who that is?
Get in there and cook.
Right. Yeah, that's your competition.
That's the cleaning lady, Miguel.
What's that?
That's the cleaning lady.
Oh, we got another one here. The prince.
Yeah. She definitely cleaned the pipes.
Yeah, she did, all right. You need that tip right now, or you want to use
Yeah. So yeah, man. She was like, but, and this and that. And I said, so what you want to do? I said, you not gonna talk to me no more? You not gonna? No, I love you. I said, then what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I will call you when I'm ready to see you. Man, go ahead somewhere, man. I ain't got time.
Wow. That's the life, man. That's the life.
So
absolutely it is.
Yeah. And
okay, Sarge, you go ahead.
Yeah, real quick, Sergeant Sosua, I live in Sosua. Shout out to my Vietnam vets. I'm always going to show y'all love. Thank you for the blessings you've given me and my family. Tomorrow we're going to do a live on safety, living abroad. I'm bring all the brothers on from all around the world. We're going to talk about safety, how to move. It's going to be Sergeant Sosua's Safety Brief Thursdays. So we're going to do that. Everybody's welcome. You don't have to be a vet. Just log in. We'll give you some good tips. God bless all the brothers on the channel. Thank you for blessing me. Y'all have been amazing. Appreciate you.
That's awesome, Sarge.
Wonderful.
Brother Paul, if you got a channel, put it out, and we gonna go around the platform for weekend.
I don't have a channel. I never thought about making a channel. I work 60, 70 hours a week, man. But when I found your channel, it warmed me up to the DR, and so I'm traveling out there as well. But most of my knowledge and my adult life after my divorce back in 2012, I'm in Texas. So for the fellas out there in Georgia, Florida, East Coast, things like that, the DR might be easier for you and quicker. But for fellas that live in the central United States, or especially Texas, the border states, things like that, and especially if you got, child support problems, things like that, and you can't get the passport, Mexico border towns can give you, 75% of what you're going to get out there in Colombia and DR as far as an experience goes. The chicas are much more attainable and cordial to the American folks, Canadian folks, whoever, for those living out in the East Coast and New York and things like that, DR might be your deal. But for those living, especially in Texas, Arizona, California, they can hop down to Tijuana, Juarez, Nogales, Nuevo Laredo, which is where I really know about because I lived there for 2 years with a chica and without.
Boys Town.
Yeah, Boys Town, all of that, right? So, yeah, like you were saying earlier, about there's the professional places. If you don't want to have issues, besides the ladies off the street, that's where you go. Because they're ran by cartels in this situation. They don't want to be losing your money and end up on the news with bad situations where people stop coming. So they keep it on the up and up. You can get the girls off the street as well for way dirt cheap, $30 a room, $40 a girl, whatever. I haven't seen, the drugging in that, like down in there, where I've been in Mexico. And I just want to put it out there that it's an option for fellas, because the media really scares people about you're going to go down there and get your head chopped off. You're going to get kidnapped.
They're doing that for a
there,
reason. They don't want cats doing that.
Jay, like you hear that about Colombia.
Sure.
It's the same thing with the Mexican cartels, but it's really the truth that, if you go looking for trouble, you might find it. If you're a drug addict, you cause problems, you can't stop running your mouth, you're a Karen, you might find that trouble you're looking for. But if you're a regular dude, then you can go down there and ain't nobody going to mess with you, man. Have mistakes and accidents happen, yes, but they happen in New York, Chicago, DC. Even my town, which is San Antonio, where I'm from, we got a bad side of town. You don't go walking down the street at 2 a.m. with your Rolex watch and your gold chains. You might have problems.
You're going to have problems.
You know what I mean? And it's funny to me because guys are like, I ain't going to Mexico, and they live in South Chicago. Really? Because or South Dallas. If anybody knows about South Dallas, it's a hood over there.
Oak Cliff.
South Oak Cliff, the sock, baby.
DeSoto, Lancaster, all in that area there, man, you could really have problems. I'm telling you that places like, Nuevo Laredo, Tijuana especially is like God's country over there. Nuevo Laredo, Matamoros, these kind of places, man, these are like PG-13 Mr. Rogers neighborhood compared to South Chicago with the cartels.
Yeah.
I say, think of New York in the 70s. The mobs actually kept the neighborhood safer because instead of going to jail, if somebody robbed some lady's house or whatever, they could get disappeared or at least relocated. It was much stiffer penalty. So the neighborhoods could be much safer, because you're not dealing with police and courts and all of this stuff. The cartel's handling it. And if you just know your P's and Q's and don't go running off at the mouth because that guy or that waitress or whatever might be related or, sister-in-law or something to a cartel member and you're going to have problems, just, be respectful. You ain't going to have those problems. I lived there 2 years. I go walking down the street, even at night. And for me, they love my blue eyes, my white skin. They want me to give them babies. They want me to give them babies.
Look,
right?
What we say over here, Brother Paul, all the time is use what you got. they look at that white skin.
Use what you got.
Use it.
Yeah, but there's black brothers over there too that don't have issues. Are there some of them that they do got racial issues? Of course, but a lot of them don't. I've seen plenty of them over there. I partied with them, in Boys Town, in downtown Nuevo Laredo, in Tijuana, so just for those guys in those kind of situations, maybe they're balling on a budget, right? Or whatever, those are options to get a taste. And then like Ronin says, you come back crying. Now you're motivated to change your life.
Yeah.
Once you experience and taste some of that, all you've ever known is Big Shirley, like Ronin says, if that's all you've ever known and you're worshiping her at her feet, you don't know, man. The young dudes out there may be watching this, you don't know. They've let us know loud and clear they don't want us, they don't need no man. Go somewhere where they do. And I'm out on that note,
Yeah. Shout out, Paul. Make sure you jump on when we're doing the streams. I don't know you have time to make a channel, man, but look, I know tomorrow what they're gonna be saying. What's Paul email? They're gonna want to know. So whenever you make a channel, man, get with me, man. Brother Rock. Are we going around before we stop?
Yeah, shout out to the panel as always.
Philly in the building.
Convo always good money. Like I said, it's rare that any time I come on here, whether I'm in the chat or in this with y'all, that somebody talking something nice. Some knuckleheads every now and then that run their mouth. We know who they are. But outside of that, most of the panel, like I said, the panel always on point. In the chat, like I said, you had your little knuckleheads, but most of the chat be on point too, man. Like at the end of the day, man, I look at all y'all like y'all my brothers, man.
Yeah,
I just had this conversation with a brother yesterday. Like I was like, you need to be around brothers that's gonna uplift you. Not pull you down. And the thing about it is I'm around a lot of brothers. We all from different parts of the country, some, you know, others live outside the country now and everything like that. And it's like, it's all positive brothers about getting their money, whether it's 9 to 5, whether you got your own business, retired vet, whatever that it is. And all these brothers about positivity. And I love that, because somebody might be watching this right now and they want to get their stuff together. Like I said, like I told Ronan before when we had a conversation, I said, shit, a year ago, I was dealing with the crap I was dealing with and saw one of his videos, you know what I mean, that made me have a better look on, like, all right, damn, I gotta get out DR again. I had already been there before, but it was trash. And I got a story time going up tomorrow on my YouTube about that. But the only reason why I went back out there was because of Ronan video, honestly. Like a couple other brothers' videos I saw too, but he broke it down like everybody else was just talking about some sword. Shout out to Sarge. But but everybody else was, you know, he was the only one that was talking about Santos Domingo and the other parts. I'm like, damn, I gotta see what's hitting for. So, you know, when I got out there, you know, I did sue, but then I also went over Santos Domingo, and that's now I'm in the process of, you know, trying to move out there. And like I said, I'm gonna try to get out. Like I said, my plan is to be out there this weekend. If not, then I'll definitely be out there next week. But like I said, I just want to get shout out to everybody, man. Like I said, ain't really had too much to say, whatever. If you want to check me out, like I said, I'm at Brother Abroad on YouTube or whatever and stuff. Like I said, I should have a new video going up tomorrow. I was editing it actually in the middle of this live. I was in here editing and everything.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna make sure I post it in the group so brothers can do that. Getting the brothers to do that, you know. And
real quick, I gotta give a shout out to Ronan, because like I said, we wouldn't even be on this panel without you, bro. Like on some real, you know what I mean? You know, I know you get your flowers, but I don't feel you get them enough. Because like I said, like you made me have a different perspective. There's a lot of other brothers on this panel, people in the chats, people in the group, and you know that, like, and the mindset you have, I respect it the most, because so many cats out here be trying to get you for stuff. Like, you know, they ain't trying to give you knowledge for free. You know,
they want money for it.
You got to pay me this. You got to pay me that. You know, even with your lives, a lot of time cats that do lives, they'll be on a live for 2 hours, won't bring nobody on. They just be talking the whole time and reply.
I'm not like that.
Reply to a couple chats. Only people they reply to is the super chats. Other than that, they don't even talk to nobody else. You talk.
Nah, I'm not gonna never do that, man. I'm with the Brotherhood.
Everything like that, man. So at the end of the day, man, I just want to give you your flowers as always.
Hopefully, man, I appreciate that, man.
I see you this weekend. If not, then like I said, I'll be out there next week. Either way, you know, we're gonna touch down for sure.
Oh, we're gonna definitely touch down. Gent on the go.
What's going on, y'all? So, you know, I've just been listening for the most part. You know, you guys been giving them gems. I've been sitting back, you know, just gaining knowledge. You know, y'all can subscribe to my channel, Gents on the Go. I got a story time dropping this week as well, and you know, got some more things coming. I'm gonna be on. I know Sarge. You know, you got the live tomorrow. I definitely want to
military live.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if Sarge shouted that out.
They did.
No, it's not just military. It's safety for everybody.
Yeah. Well, it's not just military. Make sure y'all brothers tune into it. I'm gonna be on the plane, so I can't promote it, but I'm gonna try to promote it tonight, so brothers can. I'm gonna put it in our group, and so you put in your group. Jay, you put in your group. Now y'all gonna be on it. Cause look, I've told guys from the jump, man. Military and truck drivers has been my biggest. That's why people be shocked. They be like, "You wasn't in the military." No, I wasn't in the military, but those were the cats. Military and truck drivers. From the date, my first video, those two brothers reached out and say, "Hey man, love your channel." Military guys and truck drivers. So I'm gonna always roll. Any video, you will always hear me shout those two guys out, man. But look, we're gonna go through Brother E. Shout your channel out, man. What you about?
So you guys know I talk about dividend on my other channel. So I had to create a separate channel just for this group, because I keep talking about clapping cheeks on my financial channel.
I respect it.
So I had to create a different channel, Retire and Roam. That's the name of the channel. Okay. And so I'm planning for retirement. So guys, I just put an intro video on there. And that pretty much it. I got somebody knocking the door right now, so I need to grab it. Okay. I love you guys. And hey, Sarge, put your number in the private chat so I can get your information for tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Military. And you know, I'm quite sure James gonna be on that tomorrow. James, you gonna be on the stream tomorrow too?
I sure will.
All right, that's
Yes,
good,
sir.
man. So James, man, look, man, make you a YouTube channel if you want.
Okay.
Make your YouTube channel, man. We will definitely support, man. We about to stop. Look, on Jay, make sure, man. Shout your channel out, shout the group out again, and we are out.
So this is Unc J, and you can follow me at Life of Unc J. That's my YouTube channel. Come on through. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Also got a group, CTG Boys. Matter of fact, I'm working on some merch and stuff right now. You know.
Oh, wonderful.
Just trying to build the brand. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the brotherhood, and I'm making sure. I was like, man, let me get this stuff done before I go to Sasua. So. Hey, when you got the app follow on the back of your back, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of brothers out there, you know what I'm saying? So we got to get the word out here, man. And like I said, I want to do the same thing as the other brothers, man. Give my brother Ronin his flowers, you know what I'm saying? Because I know who blessed me, you know what I'm saying? And that brother reached out to me and was like, bro, you need to do this. And I'm so glad I did. It's actually changed my life a lot because, so many guys reach out to me and I hear so many stories, get so many emails about brothers going through the same thing as Brother James has went through. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is easy, man. And he reminds me of myself as far as being totally transparent.
Yeah, he was transparent.
I'm not ashamed of being married 4 times. Because I look at it like this: what is it better for me to try to find happiness and be with, or slay 10,000? You know what I mean, or whatever the number would be. So I learn from every situation, and now I'm where I'm at right now. And you know what? I look back and I just say, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. But the brotherhood is what's the most important, man. Ronin, make sure you be safe on your trip tomorrow, man. The rest of the fellas, man, love you guys like brothers, man. And we gonna always keep it rolling.
Yeah, man, we out, man. Look, man, salute to all you brothers, man.
Hey, Ronin. Can I say one thing before we go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's what I like to say, man. In my studies, and this is a black and white thing, but it's a brother thing.
Yeah.
Paul, this is just, you're a brother.
Yeah, Paul, brother. Don't worry about Paul.
Oh, brother. I know. I just don't. But here's the thing. And this is food for thought for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. As far as I'm concerned, I've studied this. If you ever heard of Claude Anderson, Dr. Claude Anderson, he says this thing. All right. If you, and here's what I'll say about us. As a people, we don't control much. We only really control 2 industries for ourselves, where we provide the service to ourselves. Everyone else was imported to feed off of us. That happens in the 70s and the 80s. Well, the 80s, it really kicked in. So I say this to say this here, that we really don't have control over but 2 industries that we service each other. And the 2 industries are this. We cut our own hair and we bury each other. There's nothing else that we control from rooter to tutor. And if there is, let me know. All right. And now we control this.
Yeah.
How about that? So now there are 3. So I just want to let you know how important this is to me. There are 2, and I'll challenge you to search. And now there's this.
You're right. That's
all right.
100%.
So my challenge is to have control, take full control, and we're gonna choke this bitch till she give us what we need.
Well, I can't wait to meet Jay.
I got a feeling I got a feeling this weekend will be a good
epic.
It is
Friday, and man, look, it's gonna be a good weekend, man. Look, I know Cam was in Santo Domingo. The internet messed up, man. Shout out to Kobe. But let me tell you, man, we gonna do the thing, man. We are out. Now, look, I got to end with my song, Poppy. You say you love me, but you never give me that's the theme song. Look, that's not just a Dominican song. That's an American song. It's always, look, man, don't give these women all your money. I got a video come out tomorrow, man, talking about a lot of things, man. Look, make sure you brothers subscribe to everybody's channel. We out, man. Peace out.
Peace.
That flight. Look at Miguel.
Always on that
say,
food. Gotta
always
always
got
show off.
and that wood.
Con esos ojos que persisten me cuentas historias de amor.
Much love. Salute you, brothers.
All right, y'all take
Pero
care.
cada día es la misma pelea.
Oh, hit me up, Jay.
I'll call you guys, man.
All right, brother.
Dices palabras al oído. Dices que me
Good
amas, pero
stream.
sé que tu juego es claro.
A lot
Siempre
of
se
brothers
trata de
watching
los
stream
pesos,
tonight,
el
man.
dinero que
Appreciate that.
necesitas. Tu amor es una
Shout out,
moneda
Paul.
sembrando semillas. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money,
Hey, shout out
money,
you guys,
money,
man.
money,
This
money.
is good.
Papi, you
Definitely.
say you love me,
Hey, good
but you
stream.
never ever give me no
On
money.
my way back.
Money,
It's
money,
New York.
money, money, money,
So there
money,
you
money,
have it.
money, money.
Do we really want tradition with free gold? I think some of us both. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with men having what they want. You know, women get to have whatever they want.
A la luz de la luna, bailamos al ritmo de la bachata.
That's the song. Look, if you
Tus
brothers
manos
in
en las mías,
store, the
moviendo
weekend,
nuestros
hit me up,
pies.
man. Me, Star, we're gonna be
Pero
great
el
and
momento
have
se
a good time.
desvanece
Get the brotherhood
y tus
up, man.
ojos lo dicen.
Brotherhood. Well, look, man.
No es mi
Appreciate you guys,
corazón
man. I
selectivo
definitely
lo que
much
quieres.
love to the brotherhood.
Me susurras dulces palabras al
much
oído.
love.
Dices que me amas, pero sé que tu juego es claro. Siempre se trata de los pesos, el dinero que necesitas.
I'm giving your money though.
Tu amor es una moneda sembrando semillas. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money. Oh, oh, oh. Te di mi corazón, mi alma, mi tiempo. Pero para ti el amor es solo un signo de pesos. Ahora veo a través del brillo y el encanto. No ser engañado, no caer en tu trampa. Oh, oh, oh. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money. Así que aquí está mi adiós, me estoy alejando. No más juegos, no hay más que decir. Dices que me amas, pero es claro como el día. El amor sin dinero simplemente se desvanece.
All right, good night to you, brothers, man. Glad to see you, brothers, still in here, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Much love, man. You are my family. Without you, we are nothing. He just coming to that trip. Business. Look, mango is like this. Who wants small the mango? Brothers, good, man. Yeah, man. I am out.